Come, we are live. We might lag a little bit because I'm uploading that, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Just got to bear with it.
Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon.
That's that British guy, random British dude.
Random British dude. He's got 100 followers, good for 100 viewers, good for him. Good for him. I like him a lot. Right, we're live. Why are we not live? Why are we? We're live. Iain, we're streaming with Bret Michaels. Yeah, let's say hello to people. Let's greet them. Bret Michaels. Let's greet them as they come. Let's open up Skype. Let's get this. Just get straight into it. I'm just going to get my hands dirty.
Let's do this, man. I've got my pockets.
I can't see your body though. I guess it's like a floating head.
I know, I'm in disguise. Let's do this, man. I'm on call.
I can't see your Hello, I live in Hove. Hello, Paddy.
I know, I'm in
Hello,
disguise.
David Turners. We're live.
I'm on call.
I'm impressed. David showed me his setup. Hello, I live in Hove. And it's tidier than this.
Of course.
But it involves resting his laptop on a baby chair. David showed me his. So who's winning? Alistair,
Not the baby.
Toby, Stewpot, Scott, Gatford. Is there an echo? There could be an echo. The frames are dropping a little bit. Don't worry about that. Oh, that's why there's an echo, because I've got that. There. Echo's gone. Echo the dolphin. Karen, Code, Ems, KC, Delith, Mad J, Andrea, Noy. The stutter will go in a minute. The stutter's going to go. I'm uploading some files.
It's just taking care of a little bit of business.
Stutter's gone. Brumben, how much is where? Hello, was a bit upset earlier, but then I remembered the crying my balls out, and that cheered me up. If you weren't listening to yesterday's show, you don't know that I want to cry my balls out. Out. Jalford, Demon, La Loo. Now appreciate how squashed you are after seeing the pic. I posted the workstation. And of course, you see the wonderful, huge, it's not huge, but you see the wonderful size of the room behind us. You don't see that we're literally under the stairs.
It's actually a really good job that there is a height difference, because we couldn't get two of you in here, could we?
No, this is, let me see, I haven't got much. Those are the stairs. There's the light on. There you go. So those are the stairs. And we're just in this tiny
cubby
wall. We're in a little cubby. That's where we are. Can't see. A lot of people complaining they can't see you tonight, Katherine.
Nope. I'll take it off in a bit, but it's just a bit cold.
Bret Michaels. It's a bit blue, the picture today, isn't it? I wonder why that is. Don't really care. I'm gonna move this all. Speedboy, you can buy this beard for £50. I'm going to move everything around at the weekend. I've got it. I let it percolate, and I know exactly how it's going to be. It's going to look different, and it's going to be a different shot altogether.
There'll be a different vibe, I think, as a result.
I think it'll be a different vibe. We won't be looking straight at you. You'll be watching us. It'll be like, here we go. It will be kind of that. It'll be kind of that. But don't look at them. Look at that front camera. It'll be kind of that. Now you're thinking, nah, that looks lousy. I think it might work. We're going to commit to trying it for 2 weeks. We're committing for 320 people, and the show at 9:02 on a Wednesday. We're losing the top corner, David.
Yeah, it's going. Someone's saying, wow, how did you get Bret Michaels in? Well, he was at a loose end.
Is the shirt Levi's? Probably not. It's probably Gap. It's Gap, yeah. It wasn't someone asking that. That was Roger.
Ooh.
That was Roger. The phone lines are open. You can call in. So I'm gonna move. This sofa is gonna go to the other side of that room.
We're gonna sit there.
And we're gonna have the desk here, and Kathy's gonna sit on the side of the desk, and I'm gonna sit here. And we're going to be able to face each other. It's going to be more about us facing each other, and as opposed to facing you. And I think it's going to work. You look bored. You all look bored, man. I tell you what, Prince of Techers. Why don't you just have a think about why we might be bored, and then when have 10 minutes, just have 10 minutes to think about it, and then when you come back, you can give us your suggestions. If it's the wrong answer, you get another 10 minutes to have a think about it till you get the right answer. I think you know what I'm saying. Thank you, Daddy Bear Cub, for the sub. Let's get some subs in, guys. I don't want to start the show. We're still dropping frames. Now, we shouldn't be dropping frames. We shouldn't be dropping frames.
So we won't have it. We will stop that now.
There we go. Stop it. It should stop now. I don't want to start the show until we get 20 subs. That's a lot, actually. Too late. I've said it. We've had one. There we go. Second one. It means son. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone's saying subs. Yeah, I'm saying it. We want 18 more subs before we start the show. 18 more subs. Oh, tier 3 from... tier 3! Northern Gaz! Namaste, thank you. Thank you. You're going to get invited to the next tier 3 production meeting. Thank you, Northern Gaz.
That'll teach you.
PJ Banksy is gifting 5 subs. Hang on, so that was 70. We need 12 more.
Whoa.
Odie. So now we just had 10 from Odie. We need 2 more subs. Jesus. Whoa, Richard. What are you doing? Richard 17 just gifted 25. Gregorian just gifted 25 subs.
Thank you.
We're not starting the show until we get 1,000.
Whoa.
Right, okay, well then this needs a I've got to start the show. I was thinking
we'd have to do a hype train now, I think.
We're not doing a hype train.
Whoop, whoop.
Richard, come on, mate. Thank you. Hello, Patty. Odie, 10 subs. Thank you. The Smiths has resubscribed.
Oh, nice.
PJ Banksy has gifted 5 subs. Northern Gaz has resubscribed tier 3. Thank you. It means son, tier 3. Thank you. Daddy Bear Cub, tier 3. Thank you.
DBC, one of my faves.
Thank you. Let's start the show. Let us start the show.
Lost lambs, old hands, find a man, not a man, understand he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. That's the acolyte way.
Dele, thank you for gifting the sub. Brett Michaels, thank you for being here, for being our inspiration and our dream. Our dream. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to take part in the show tonight, it's a Wednesday night. Everybody feeling alright. Oh no, I've got to get the guitar.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes I just feel the urge, Kath. I just feel it.
I know you do.
And here's the thing, with the new setup, I'll be able to sit back on the sofa and chill. Plectrums.
We'd be able to put one foot up in a casual style.
I'll put one foot up wherever you want it, baby. Where am I? Who's in on my plectrums?
Oh, I saw those yesterday. They were on there in a little tin.
There we go.
I had a look. Thought, what's this?
Hang on, look.
Oh, Brett Michaels. What are you doing here?
Every rose has its thorn.
I don't blame you, Pat.
Let's do it.
Cat's run away.
This is going to be a roller coaster show. Who told him to get the guitar out? The spider did.
And the duende. Duende.
Give me a title. Give me a title,
Flipping
chat.
heck. Every time that cat moves fast, she leaves a trail.
One of those is me. Give me a title, chat. Give me a title. Impro song.
Jim Bowen. The plectrum is in the dumpster. Go diving for it.
Well done. You've seen it.
I mean, what a show.
Give me a title. Give me a title.
Coded Raving says, Making Love in the Afternoon.
Grow up.
Odie says, Barracuda.
Spoons are for life, not just for Christmas. Come on. Most people in this chat could be my parents. Oh, you're saying your mum's a slag?
Oh!
Give us... Well, I don't know what the reference meant.
I think they're saying they're really young. Go you.
I cry my balls out for you. That's not hanging. I cry my balls out for you. eyes out when I did a poo. I wanna know, sweet girl, will you be mine? We can make love all of the time. Making love all of the time. Over breakfast, out with your friends for brunch. We'll be doing it hard while you're cooking me lunch. When it's supper time, we'll be too tired for love. 'Cause we did it over dinner and you just couldn't get enough sausage and mash. Oh yeah, a sausage and mash for my baby, baby sausage and mash. Oh yeah, for my sausage and mash.
Oh,
Sausage and mash.
just when you thought it was ending,
Having love for your dinner.
breaking it down.
Living the life of a sinner and a winner. Sausage and mash.
You're going to rhyme that with dinner.
Let me explain exactly what I mean. The mash is my spaff, and the sausage is my peen. Oh yeah! All right, a sausage and mash tonight. Oh yeah! All right, one more time. The mash is my spaff, the sausage is my willy.
Oh, God.
Making love.
And all of a sudden, I'm not hungry anymore.
DJ Mineral just subscribed for their 3rd month. That's what it takes. I got some
Sausage
good
and
news.
mash.
I got some good news and some bad news.
Yeah.
You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
I don't want to hear either.
Oh, okay.
That throws a Spaniard in the works.
It does. Okay.
All right. Let's hear the... All right, let's go bad.
Okay, well, the bad news is for you. You're fired. The good news for you, dear listener,
Is he's not my boss?
is Katherine is fired, and from now on, this is going to be a song-a-thon channel.
Song along.
It's going to be a sing-a-song-a-song-along with Iain channel, where we just sing songs.
About making love.
Love ballads. We just sing love ballads.
Well, that was
Sausage and
more.
mash.
That was more of a sex song.
That's a love ballad. It's romantic.
It's very.
I was quite pleased myself. I got some actual rhymes in there that I didn't just get by luck. I knew I was going there. Mm-hmm. Thank you, PJ Banksy.
Did you know you were going to use the word peen?
When I said, let me explain what I mean, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I think we all did too.
My kids sometimes watch the first hour, but it's half terms next week. So next week we're going to be reading the most splendid giant in town, the best dressed giant in town.
No, smartest giant.
Smartest giant in town.
Giant.
Ah,
Oh dear.
Catherine.
Someone says I've got an earworm and the sausage is my willy. Don't be rude about Iain Sausage. Hey. Anyway, so yeah. Welcome to the late night alternative. What's alternative about it? Well, we are flying by the seat of our pants, and one of us at least is not wearing any.
That's her. Are you not wearing any?
I am.
I'm not. I am. I had one of the cats sicked up on my bed last night, and I considered laying with it, but it started to, after about an hour, it started to smell, so I got up and changed the duvet and changed the sheets.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is about being a responsible adult.
That's what it's all about. And if anybody says otherwise, I will kill them. That's a joke in terms of TOS, but it's not a joke. I mean some serious stuff. Someone phone up, and please let it be someone we've never... Who's this guy? Tristian Johnson. Sounds like a made-up name. Let's go in. We're going in. We're going in deep. This could be a made-up name.
TJ.
Oh. Why am I only hearing in one ear? Are you mono at the moment? There it is.
I've only got one ear in, so yes.
Lando Stew has gifted 5 subs. Oh, one of these doesn't work. Does yours work in both ears?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, could you tell me?
Yes. And yes. Tristein.
Oh, yeah, mine works. Okay, right, fine. First call. Sucks. Give me a number in America. We're going to dial America. We've got to... I want new voices. Give me 001. No, it's us. 004. 4.
That's England.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
001.
001. Dialing code for New York. Let's go 252. Let's go 36.
E.
Let's just dial it.
Imagine if it's the Pentagon or the FBI.
Well done, Autumn Night Star. You found us. Let's phone up the Pentagon. I'll phone up the Pentagon. What's the number of the Pentagon?
Let me look it up.
Let's phone up the Pentagon. Well done, Night Star. Welcome back. Let's phone up the Pentagon. We're gonna prank call the Pentagon. Shh. We're gonna prank call the Pentagon.
It is.
We're gonna prank call them. This is gonna be awesome, right? Well, thank you, PJ.
Call us now. That's
generous.
handy. 0333.
Okay, hang on a second. Yep. Hang on. 0333.
Yep. 222.
Okay, let's phone the Pentagon. So this is the Pentagon now. Shh. It's the Pentagon.
Thank you for calling Pentagon Central Sales. Unfortunately, our offices are now closed. Please leave a message after the tone and we will call you back as soon as possible.
Hey, is that the Pentagon? I got some classified information for you. Osama bin Laden is not dead. They have got Osama bin Laden. He's living in Nebraska. You must go to Nebraska and get Osama bin Laden quickly. Go back.
You're going to be in so much trouble.
I don't think the Pentagon begins with 0333.
But that's what they want you to think.
Give me the actual Pentagon, please.
Okay. Give 1 moment, please.
Matty Stevo is gifting 2 subs. Namaste,
Thank
Natty.
you.
Thank you. This is it. This is it.
Okay. There.
Where is it? Where's the number? All right. Okay. We can't give out, even though she Googled it, we can't give out the number because then we could be seen to be inciting violence.
Yeah, because we know what we're doing here. We can't let you go in there willy-nilly.
Do you want to do this one or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Turn the heating off.
Not picking up, must be busy.
Or they're scared.
Yeah, they know. They know this is happening. They've been listening to the chatter.
Again, it sounds like an English dial tone.
Does a bit, doesn't it?
Please mute when putting in secret number because can tell what is by number noises. I don't know what that means.
Pentagon Paint and Body. Unfortunately, our offices are now closed. Please call back between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. if you have been involved in an accident outside of our office hours and require the services of our 24-hour recovery. Please dial 8 now and you'll be connected directly to the control centre.
Oh.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Right, one more.
We don't want to mess with the control centre, not at this late stage.
Someone says this is the phone number for the White House.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is temporarily closed. Your comment is important to President Donald J. Trump. If you would like to send a message to the president, please visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. For the most up-to-date information,
I want to leave a
about
message for the
coronavirus,
president.
common symptoms, and measures you can
I
take,
want to leave a message for the
please
president.
visit www.coronavirus.gov.
I got a message for the president.
To learn more about how you can help those affected
I
by the
want
coronavirus outbreak,
to leave a
please
message.
visit www.fema.gov /coronavirus/how-.
I want to leave a message for the president.
Contacting the White House.
Jesus, they don't even have an answer phone at the...
They don't have the facilities, bruv.
Hey, what?
They don't have the facilities, bruv.
Right, we're going to... Here we go. Okay.
Oh.
No. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. We're going to phone up... I've got Donald Trump's phone number. Do you remember I went in there and picked
Yes.
him?
Yeah, you went in there very briefly, yes.
Kick me out!
There was a revolving door, hadn't stopped spinning. He goes in, he comes out, with some force.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, can't wait for this.
We're going to
It's
phone
gonna
up
be
Trump
awesome.
Towers.
That sounded a bit like da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Trump Grill is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Pound.
Hey, dude, I need to talk to Donald Trump. I got a top secret cure for the COVIDs. It's the goddamn, you need a juice from a Democrat's peen, and you smear it over your beanhole. And that's the cure for the COVIDs. That's gotta be passed on to Donald J. Trump, the greatest president this goddamn country's ever seen. And I want $1 million. Oh, my balls!
Okay.
We'll just wait for that medal.
That's how you start a show. You tell me one other bloody show on Twitch that starts with making prank calls to the bar and grill of Trump Towers and is immediately followed by shit impressions of Michael Caine. You tell me one other stream that does that, and I'll give you an evening with some of the finest dolly birds in London town.
Right. Alternatively, you could phone Castle back.
Oh, hang on.
Remember Castle, that guy?
It's Arthur Caddick, Alan's dad. Alan accepts Catherine's apology. Please let him back on the show.
Still going on with the bants? I love it. Let's get Castle. What a show. What a start to a show. What a start to the show. Katherine, over to you.
Hey, Castle.
Hey, Katherine. Hey, Ian. Can you hear me better this time?
Beautiful. You're clear as crystal. What's going on?
Great. I just wanted to make sure this time I sounded better than yesterday.
You sound great.
How are you? I love these jacket looks y'all had going on.
Well, I've taken mine off now because Ian's put the heating on, but it may go back on
No,
when
the
he turns it
heating's
off. All right.
The heating was on.
So the temperature is about to plummet.
The heating was on, and now it's off.
I wish it was cold where I am. And here in Texas, it's hot. I wish it was cold.
Do you have ice in Texas? Do they have ice?
Yeah, we do. We have
Okay,
ice.
because I could send you
Hard to
some.
find, though.
I could send you some. Imagine if someone was disabled, right? Or as the Americans say, it's an American word, handicapped.
Yeah, they do say that.
But the disability was, they kept mixing up, like I mix up the and the. So I might say, I can't think of an example, but they mix up of and off.
Yeah.
And so they constantly getting it the wrong way, and that was their disability. Castle, would you think they should get a blue badge for that disability or not?
I don't think they have.
That's a,
Do they have blue badges
He
in
knows what it means.
Texas?
Just like we know what sidewalks and mailboxes are, he knows what a blue badge is.
What?
is blue badge like the thing that people use so they can so it lets people know that they have some type of disability?
It's like to show off, yeah.
They put it in their car so they can park where they like.
Oh, we have that here in Texas. We have those. Yeah, we definitely have those.
Would you get it for not being able to differentiate between of and off?
Good question. I think, yeah, sure, why not? You know, everybody got struggles for something, so why not give it to someone? If it makes someone's life easier, it's all good.
You would also be exempt from wearing a mask
Oh.
in supermarkets.
Okay.
would also be
Well,
exempt.
here in Texas, we have already problems with just regular people thinking they can get away without wearing a mask. So
I hope they catch it. I hope they catch it.
Well, if they catch it, they're going to spread it around.
I hope they catch it and get better.
Well, it's like our president already has it, so it doesn't. It already.
Does he
we're
though?
already a mess over here.
Does he though? Because he certainly got back on his feet very quickly, didn't he?
I don't know. I feel like he hasn't. He just wants to be like, I'm so amazing that I can just walk around and be fine, and he's just spreading it everywhere.
We heard this rumor, right? You know that ridiculous homecoming.
They say you've got a broken heart.
No. They had, he did this ridiculous video where he came back on the plane and there was this kind of epic music as he walked to the White House, and you could see that he was panting a little, but the music drowned that out. You know that thing, Castle? I heard that Donald Trump wanted to wear a Superman t-shirt underneath his shirt and rip it open, and that is not a joke.
No, I heard that too. I heard that exact same thing, that he wanted to rip open his shirt and have Superman.
We're showing some footage of him being returned to the White House now. This is
actual footage, yeah,
of President Donald J. Trump.
It seems very fishy, and the thing is, he may have had it. I'm glad he's better, but he sure did recover quickly, and he's a very old, unfit man, and he's told fibs before. Is all I'm saying.
Oh no, yeah, he's a liar through and through. So you never know if he's telling the truth or not.
CH1372 causing trouble, and he's close to a timeout. Blue badge. Every 3 years I need to renew mine, and I have to prove my disability every time. I'm an amputee, claims CH1372. My leg isn't going to grow back in between renewing badges. Well, here's the thing. Have you seen, just off the top of my head, the Jurassic Park movies? Dinosaurs aren't real. They never are fairy stories, and yet there are dinosaurs in there. So who's to say that your leg is an honest thing? So I'm saying, I'm saying, David Copperfield made a man fly. I'm saying we should take your badge away from you. I'm in a great frame of mind tonight, Castle, and I will call you Castle. I will not bow down to Castle.
Well, I say Castle anyway because I'm from the north of England, where we pronounce things proper.
How may we be of assistance? How may we be of assistance to thee, please?
To me?
How may we be of assistance to thee?
He's
to thee.
No, he's saying thee like a posh person. That's how they speak.
Like a
here.
posh person. Ooh,
posh. You know, thee and thou and all that caper.
How wilt thou pleaseth me, thine evening, dear sitter?
What?
Oh my God, this is Shakespeare all over again. High school
Shakespeare all over again. Yeah, I am. And thank you for recognising that. I consider myself the modern Shakespeare.
Ian, could I tell you something real quick?
Yeah, of course you can, man.
I want to apologize because after our talk yesterday, I went and Googled you, and afterwards I felt weird because I was like, I just met this man, and then I know a lot about him all of a sudden, and it felt like a weird invasion of privacy, even though you are famous. But I just wanted to apologize to you while I have you on the phone.
Well,
I accept your apology.
Interesting story. When I first met Ian, he caught me Googling him.
I did. I accept your apology for not knowing who I am, so you had to Google me.
He appreciates the work you put in.
That's good. Well, to me, I was like, oh, I just met this man, and now I know all these things about him, and it just feels kind of unfair that I could just learn all these.
Okay, tell me something you know about me, then give me an equivalent fact about you.
Oh, that sounds fair.
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well, okay, so if what I read is true, because some places lie. You deal with mental health, and I've dealt with mental health. I've had suicidal ideations, and I've tried to commit suicide. So mental health, right there, same level.
Okay, there we go. We bonded. We have bonded, brother. How are you feeling today? You okay?
Yeah, today I'm good. I'm really good. There was parts of your story where it's I totally understand that. There was something else I read which I don't know is true either, but that at 15 you were you were sleeping with like older men, and I was like, oh, like
Yeah.
I can understand that too, because
Yeah,
like I was
14,
taken
15.
advantage too at a young age.
Yeah.
So
So about
I was-
14, I think it started for me. And yeah. At the time, it was all very confusing and very shame-based. And it's only recently I've been able to go, hang on a second. That was inappropriate behaviour from those men. Took me a long
No,
time to realise that.
definitely. I've been there, trust me. So I understand you.
Hey, nice one, man. Well, it's Castle. It's nice to talk to you. And is there anything else you want to say before we move on?
No, I think we're good. Y'all have a good show.
Nice one, man.
Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you later on. Tutty bye. Tutty bye. I'm enjoying the visuals. We've got some great visuals.
That was lovely. That it was complimentary, I thought, to the convoys.
Kath's recorded some videos. She's back in the game. So we're going to be showing some of Kath's videos and some of mine.
I mean, I can do it here, but it's better with the sun and with the hat, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could film some shit like that. If I could be bothered. Maybe Sunday I'll film some shit like that. Do you... Claire Short, what a ridiculous question.
What's that?
Do you... Claire Short,
So-
pretending to be Claire Short MP. Do I even give you... I'm so close to blocking you for that. I think I'm going to block you for that. I'm going to see what her second comment is. So, do you believe all abuse victims become abusers? I'm not even going to answer that question. I'm yay close to blocking you.
I do believe that all dicks in chat end up getting blocked.
Give me... Just... Let's see. Let's find out a little bit about Claire Short. It's obviously it's not Claire Short, the politician. Do it. All right, I'll do it. There we go. You're done.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! 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 We are doing a Halloween show on Friday the 30th.
Yeah, that's the day before Halloween.
And we want your spooky stories. What do we want from them, Catherine?
We want your paranormal footage, anything you might have caught on. We know that you've all caught stuff on camera, okay? So now's your time to shine. Send it to our email address, which is here now. Email latenightalternative@gmail.com, and we will compile it and we will pepper the show with your real life footage.
We are dressing up,
Yeah.
It Means Son, although my costume hasn't arrived, right? George, fuck off, mate. You buggered that up, dude.
Come here, George.
Sorry, I don't mean to tell you fuck off. You're getting on my nerves. My costume hasn't arrived, and I checked my email, and I ordered it on like the 16th of September, and it said, thanks for your order. We'll let you know
When
once
it's
it's on its way.
dispatched, yeah.
So I emailed them saying, is this coming? It's a great costume. Is this coming? And we'll see if they reply. So yeah, that's the 30th. I went and got my eyes tested today. I got some great news. I need glasses! I'm so thrilled. Now, I've ordered some posh, nice glasses, right?
Yeah.
But then they said it'll take I get them a week. It's in a fortnight, a week Monday.
Yeah.
Nice glasses.
George, come sit down here instead of...
And she said, but you can go and get some like readers, because
To tide you over.
To tide you. I went, all right, I'll go and get some readers, right? And then I'm looking at the readers, and they had some that were quite nice, 15, 20, 25 quid. But I saw a pair that were the most, and I said to the guy, I'm going to get this pair because this is most unlike the pair I would ever wear. Does that sentence make sense?
Yeah, yes. Coming out from your mouth, it
This is
does.
most unlike the pair I would ever wear.
And what did he say?
He looked at me as if to say, why would you buy glasses that wouldn't be the glasses that you'd want? Anyway, so I bought these. These are my standby readers.
Sven.
Oh, it looks like I've got them on a string.
Oh, it does.
I've done a Prever. David Prever had the glasses that you snap them in half, so they would hang. They would hang like around your neck, but in half, and then you put them up and clip them together. So these are my standby readers. Let's get this nice and in focus, boy. Look at that. I don't know where the end is. Can't see where the edge is. Where does it start? Where is it?
Didn't Sven-Göran Eriksson used to have those
There we go.
Invisi-frame things?
So that's where I am, and I can't use the. I can't. But it makes reading. They're only a 1-1.
Can I have a go at your glasses?
Of course you can. They're only a 1-1.
I've only licked them a bit. There you go, have it back.
It makes reading so much easier. They're only a 1-1, guys. They're only a 1-1. It's just a 1-1.
I mean, they're like training glasses.
It's just a start.
Try mine, like bottle bottoms. Bottle bottom specs, boots with the fur.
So if I was reading, it'd be like this. I'd be reading like this, but then if I look at you, I can't see, so I have to look over the... Yep. So it'd be like this, right? So I'm reading. And you think this is good enough, do you?
Deary me.
I'm going to be honest. Very disappointing.
Wow.
Let's go to former mod.
X-mod.
X-mod.
Just if you wanted me to balance out the chemistry there, and if you wanted me to do a little...
Go on. Serve us some looks.
Go on, do it, boy. Work it. Work it, girlfriend.
I think I just felt my ovaries shrivel.
Can I just say, actually, wearing glasses isn't anything to be laughed at, and I've been a pioneer and a spokesperson for mental health, and I was doing that before it's popular. Actually, I'm putting the mental health. I'm putting the mental health stuff to one side because I think too many people have jumped on the MHB, the mental health bandwagon. Now I am championing the glasses wearers, and so if I catch anybody, shut your face, specky for a git. If I catch anybody, is the kind of abuse that we get, and if I catch anybody mocking glasses wearers, they'll be in the shit.
Or at least until you get contact lenses, yeah?
I'm not getting contacts because I'm not a nonce.
Oh.
I can't have contacts. I've got too much astigmatism in my eyes, apparently.
Nonsense. I've got bad astigmatism and I've got contacts in now.
What Jesus had?
No, it was that bloke in that film, Irish bloke, wasn't it?
Oh, it stinks in here.
It's that cat?
No, that was me.
Oh, God.
I had my eyes tested about a week ago. Did you try and cheat on the test, Ian?
No, I get really nervous during eye tests. I'm really nervous that I'm going to mess it up, and so there was some when it was obvious, and there was some where it's going. Can I go back?
Yep.
Go back again.
Better number one.
Go back to two. Go back to one.
Or the same.
I don't know. So I'm really worried that I'll get it wrong, and then I'll get glasses that turn me into Mr. Magoo.
Or give you a headache. But they were kind to you because I had to do mine in a mask. So it meant every time that, they put the special, robo glasses on, don't they? And then they kept sliding the lenses in and they were just steaming up because obviously in a mask.
I had to do mine in a mask. How did you get exemption?
He was allowed to stick his nose out.
I'm a celebrity, and so I was allowed to put my nose out.
Yeah. That's what that blue tick gets you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Blue tit? But my glasses are expensive. I picked up some glasses, and then they're like 220 quid.
Yeah.
That's not that expensive.
Is it not?
No.
That's pretty standard.
Is it standard? I thought, oh God, I've got designer specs.
I've got Ray-Ban, and they were about 180, 190 quid.
Mine were police.
And then the lenses.
Mine were 220 with the lenses.
Lenses.
Yeah.
Because they go, would you want the coating?
No.
Yeah.
It was offering me all kinds of crap. He wanted to offer me a 3D scan for 25 quid. I said no. Do you want the coating? I went no. Do you want the insurance? And everything was 25 quid.
Yeah.
I was thinking, no, I don't want any of this. Just give me the glasses.
Oh, and then you...
these glasses, by the way, sorry, these were 15 quid. These are just off the shelf ones. People are saying they look cheap. These are off the shelf.
And here's what I found with my glasses as well, when you've got a mask on, right? If you're not going to fog up, you've got to put your glasses over the top of your mask, right? But if you lean down while wearing your glasses, the mask makes them slide off.
Can I ask a question? And this is a question that is... remind me to ask a question. I want to do a lowbrow joke. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Based on something that happened in the opticians.
Okay.
So they ask you a lot of questions, right? And they obviously take the whole... So I'm building up to a lowbrow joke, but it's based on a true story, okay? So this is all feed up to the joke, but the joke is
When
actually...
do I have to ask you if you've got a question?
Later.
Okay.
The joke is actually what she said, but so the feed up is... The build up is... So I thought when you go into... I didn't realise that in opticians these days, they take an holistic approach. She was asking me questions all about she asked some questions about my eyes and then asked me questions about other parts of my body. She said, Do you get flashing lights? Do you get dizziness? Do you have floaters?
Yeah.
Ask him the question, Kath.
Can I ask you a question? Oh no, do you want to ask a question?
This is completely separate. This is into the connection to the joke. The floaters was the joke.
Yeah.
They asked if you have floaters. I said, well, sometimes it's very rarely is it more than 3 flushes. It depends what I've eaten the night before.
Well, do you have another question?
Is anybody finding these masks sexy?
No.
Please don't put the masks and the glasses on, Catherine.
I haven't got glasses.
Is anybody... Yeah, use mine.
I did work out today that wearing
two.
the mask when you're out is really good for singing along with your headphones in because no one can tell that you're singing.
No one can tell. It's great. I love it. I often talk to myself in the supermarket. Thank you for the sub, Mike.
I wore this to go and get my scooter MOT'd. Have you seen what's on it?
Bang,
Smash,
crash.
pow. You don't really want to be riding...
Gatford, look at Gatford looking at you. Imagine you look out the kitchen... Do it again, Gatford. Hang on a minute. Right. Imagine you look out the kitchen window and you see that.
My problem is, my eyes aren't getting any better. Let's not say they're getting worse. Let's just say they're not getting any better.
Yeah.
I occasionally, when I have to look at small things, have to go right in there. It's really annoying.
I'm finding masks sexy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Pervert.
Yeah. Gatford, you're not being a mod until next week.
Yep, fine. No problems.
There we go. Well, that was nice and straightforward.
I've got my explosions and I've also got my camper vans.
I want to give away some games. Oh, we have got... we've got a blooming top of the range drug and alcohol rehabilitation centre sponsoring us from next week.
We have. It sounds like a joke. It's not a joke.
We thought it was a joke when they emailed, and I googled it, and we spoke. No, we're being sponsored by a top of the range, high quality, really nice place actually, drug and alcohol rehabilitation centre next week. More details next week.
They're also talking about, and this again sounds like a joke, inviting us there so we can do a show from there at some point.
They also said, the guy we were speaking to heard about my relapse, said if you want to come up for a week or so, you'd be very, very welcome. So I might still take him up on that, actually. Oh, God, I absolutely stink. But that's next week. Oh, jeez.
I might put my mask back on just...
The Survivalists!
Yeah.
What's that? Did you belch? Please don't belch during our advertising.
I didn't belch.
If you're going to belch during any of them, make it Gregorian or 34
I
SP.
didn't belch. I was just chewing on your dinner. The Survivalists, it's a brilliant game, right? It's really infuriating.
Thank you, Joe, for the sub.
You get washed up on a deserted island, but is it? It is. No, it's not. There's monkeys there. What's more, you can train them. What's more, you need to build stuff. They can help you. Also...
Giving away a switch code in a minute.
There may or may not be something on there that's going to attack you at some point. Intrigued? You will be.
Catherine with the one-eyed cat. There we go. Oh, I was only joking about that. I hope you want to feel about it. We are going to give away... Someone found a picture of the ghost. Right, so we're going to give away, at the end of these adverts, these sponsorship messages, a Switch code for the Survivalists. I'm enjoying doing this. So get ready, Switch fans, right? Get ready, Switch fans. This is day 3.
You're going to have to be quick because these codes have been going like that.
So this is day 3. So that's the one we want. We've got Xbox and PlayStation and Steam to give away later. At the end of these adverts, we're going to be giving it away. Survivors is great. It's about 20 quid, 22 quid, something like that. You get it from the usual places. It's a great game.
It's fun.
Well, I don't know if fun is the word.
Well, it's fun.
Annoying.
You lose hours. You think, I'll just have one more go. It's really annoying, but I think I've got it this time. I'm going to have one more try.
34sp.com. We're going to do a competition with them next week where we're going to give away 3 years free web hosting. I know, it's nuts. In the meantime, you can get 3 months free web hosting by using the code TLNA. Go and have a look at their website, 34sp.com. In the next break, Catherine's going to have some prices and some numbers that we can throw at you so you can get a rough idea. Use the code TLNA. You get 3 months free web hosting. But if you've been thinking about building a website, if you are unhappy with your website hoster, or if you want to support the show... and it's not too much hassle, you could bring your website over to 34sp.com because it really helps us if people use these advertisers. By the way, thank you everyone that used Viz. Those the numbers, we won't go into detail, but the website's going to be up for Viz a couple more days. The numbers, thank you. Thank you. They may be coming back, is what I'm going to say. But 34sp.com, if your subscription at another place is coming to an end and it's easy to transfer over, it would help us. It would really help us if people start using this. So 34sp.com. Zeus, safety management, Poseidon safety management, Zeus. Poseidon safety management, Zeus. Poseidon safety management. Talk to me about these bad boys.
Poseidon Safety Management, based in Devon and Cornwall. They look after small offices, businesses, schools, anything really that you want to be safeguarding, they can do, no matter how remote you are. In fact, if you are in a super rural area and you're worried about connectivity when it comes to, I don't know, cameras or whatever, they've got this thing called radar vision, completely self-powering. It's got its own battery. It can, provide that service for you. Poseidon Safety Management, also the owners of the largest team of dogs, guard dogs in Devon and Cornwall. And they do their bit for the communities because they are from those areas. They recruit from the local area. So you will get someone who knows the area, who's invested in the area and who wants to make that place better because they live there too.
Oh, they sent us a video as well, which we might play a bit later on. Gregorian. I'm stripping off for this. I'm wearing my 414.
I almost put mine on today.
Yeah,
I've got one with Rapino on.
Oh, is that Spanish for rapine? It needs a bit of an iron, this one. Never mind. I haven't had a shower today, I stink.
Show them what it is because they can't see from there.
Can you unblock me on Twitter now, please, Iain? No. Joe Bowers. No. Can't remember what you said, but you said something that annoyed me, and so no, it doesn't matter. We can still, we can still interact like this. Gregorian Emerson, family law solicitors. Now, we're going to be doing a talent show.
Mm-hmm. Well, you say we. You're going to be doing a talent show.
We've got a few entries. We need to come up with a date. It's going to be in November. We've got a few entries, and the prize is going to be money that is raised via the PayPal on that evening. If it's like 100 quid, the winner gets it.
Sure.
If we get to 200 quid, then maybe we'll have a first, second, third. We've already got to £200 because Richard has said he's putting 200 quid in the prize pot.
Oh.
For that night.
Richard, thank you very much.
He's putting 200
and he keeps
quid.
Doing stuff like that.
Keeps doing stuff like that. I'm praying to God he doesn't enter because his singing voice is bloody awful. It's bloody awful. We've already got 200 quid in the prize pot, so suddenly we got a game on. Suddenly we have got a game. Thank you, Richard.
It's looking very interesting.
Katherine and I will, by Friday, we'll have a date for you. We'll know the date. We won't do it tomorrow because I've got college and it's all a bit of a rush on a Thursday, but by Friday, we will have a date for you. We've already had 3 or 4 people email saying they're interested. Dredge, Amy is up for it. Lisa Marie is up for it.
Oh.
Hugh, the actor, is up for it.
I know he's up for it.
Yes, there was someone else as well. Someone else got in touch and said they might be up for it. So
in the chat, someone said, "Can pets enter?" Yes.
Yes. Lieutenant Bulldog says, "Will it be via video or live auditions?" No auditions. You can send us in a video if that's like Dredge is going to be like a little comedy short. No more than 2 minutes, please. Yeah. No more than 2 minutes. We would prefer it if Amy, you said you were, weren't you? Or maybe it was another Amy. Anyway, you're in now. But we would prefer it if you do it live on Zoom or Skype.
Just for the vibe,
It can be great, it can be silly. Oh, Alistair's going to do it. Maybe I meant Alistair. But Amy, I think you're in as well. Alistair's going to get his organ out.
Oh.
It's going to be a penis. So that is happening. Oh, there's the switch code. I've just put it in. There is the switch code.
Scrabble!
There's the switch code for persuasionists. I don't know why we will get Basil on the stream, I promise. I thought you said on the call your match. Oh, Gatford. There you go. There's the code. Who is going to get the code for the persuasionists?
Persuasionists? Survivalists.
Survivalists. Who's going to? There's the code for the survivalists, guys. For the switch. Battle rifle. Did you get the code in first? Did you get the code in first? Did you get the code in first? If you did,
yes, well indeed. Well done.
Congratulations. Well done. 0203 286 6370. Jalford is never bloody ready.
We did give that quite a long run up, Jalford.
Flipping heck, man.
Come on.
This guy is...
There'll be a Steam code at some point tonight.
Steam, Xbox and PS4. We'll give them out tonight. I like doing the scramble, actually. We were going to do a competition, but I think this is quite a nice way.
I like the frenetic.
Yeah, I think this is quite a nice way of doing it.
Yeah.
By the way, if we are now booked up with advertisers until I think the first week of November.
Yeah.
LateNightAlternative@gmail.com if you want to get involved. It's cheaper than you think. It's you know, to sponsor it, we do it kind of like in blocks of weeks. We can't really do it as a day. That doesn't feel right. But we kind of do it in blocks of weeks, and it's, you know, it's low hundreds. It's a few hundred for a week. Low to mid hundred, and you get a discount if you book a month. You know, so it's affordable, is what I'm trying to say. It's affordable.
Ask. Just send us an email.
Send us an email. You never know. You never know what you might get. You never know what you might get. You might get now. You might get something other.
Or you might get 3 mentions an hour.
You might get nothing. You might
5
get
days.
labia.
Might get what? Labia?
What?
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 Huh?
Do the amazingly eccentric callers and the not completely sober callers still ring into the show? You should have heard Monday Night Show, Autumn Night Star. You should have heard it. It will totally change the vibe having you sat at the end of the table, because I'm performing to them instead of showing off to you, which is what we used to do. My job at Talk Radio used to be to make her laugh, right? If I could make you laugh 3 times in a show, it was a good show. If I can make you fall off your chair laughing, it was an excellent show. And she would fall off her chair laughing. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And so if I'm doing all this to you, I think the vibe of the show is going to increase. It's going to change the experience for you. It's going to change the experience for you. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
We'll try it. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, give it a go.
I think you might like it.
We were going to talk about yesterday and we got sidetracked. What's this? Oh, okay. Thank you, Daddy. Better cut a clip. Clip the show, guys. Keep clipping the show. We're going to do some instructional videos as well on how to use Skype, how to watch the show, how to listen to the show, and how to clip the show. You can clip bits of the show. Is it weird? That's interesting, Jonathan. I hadn't considered that. He said, this is a bit weird for us too, staring right at you. Is it? I feel a bit like Piers and Susanna. It's that kind, in as much as I don't feel like that, but this is the traditional format of presenting news television.
Yeah.
Is you're at a desk and there's a straight thing. And that's not what our show is about. And I do feel we've lost slightly the eavesdropping on a conversation element.
Because this is quite formal, and also it's difficult, isn't it? Especially when, you know, each one of us, when you're working with someone else, you have to sort of wait for your moment to chime in. It's really difficult to do that if they're talking to someone right in front of you.
Yeah. Rachel, we're paying tribute to Bret Michaels. That's why we've got a picture of the lead singer of Poisoners. We pay our respects to
the big guy,
to Bret Michaels.
And Bret Michaels' hair.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone. Can you please make them as bloody awful as the Talk Radio ads for retuning a radio? I've not heard those ads because I have, since leaving, we've meanly listened to 10 minutes of Christo spread over about 3 shows and just thought, oh, this is, well...
We couldn't have done this. We thought we couldn't have done this.
No, I thought it was shit. But that possibly, a lot of that possibly came from bitterness from my part. And you do listen. I mean, I like Christo; he's a nice guy, but you do listen to something and think, "Oh my God, they replaced me for this."
Well,
and it's and sometimes you go, "Well, okay, well you can't take it personally," and sometimes you go, "They replaced me for this." But so we've listened to about 3 minutes. I've not listened to any James Whale. I've not even listened to any Howard Hughes, and I thought I might listen to a bit of Howard, but on a Saturday night I'll listen to Bezic now. So I've not listened.
It's still quite recent for us.
Razor says, boring question, how was your guys' day today? It was all right. It was all right, actually. I woke up, I felt very low yesterday, and I woke up feeling low, and I had nothing to get up for except to go and get my eyes tested at 3:40. So I'm lying in bed about 9:30. Didn't get up for a meeting, and I'm lying in bed. I think I'm not going to get up. I'm just going to stay in bed, and I felt all right with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking on Facebook and went to Facebook Marketplace, and I saw an advert for 175 issues of the Beano, 20 quid, right? And normally you'll get people selling the Beano on Facebook Marketplace. It'll be like 12 issues of the Beano, 20 quid. I've seen it 15 issues for 30 quid. You think, for 2 quid ago? 175 issues, 20 quid. And so I messaged the guy straight away and said, is this available? Yeah. Can I come and get it? He said, yeah, you can come and get it this afternoon. I said, you're not around now, are you? He was 25 minutes away. He said, yeah, if you want to come and get it now, I'm in. That got me up. That we talked about the other day about having a why. What is your why? That was my why for the morning, was to get up and go. And I didn't shower, but I did brush my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth, actually. Get up and go and get 175 issues of the Beano for 20 quid. And that will make a really nice, easy, long-lived Christmas present for my 10-year-old, who's still reading the Beano and loves it. So that was great. And then it was in Chelmsford. So then I had a little walk through the high street. So I wanted to get a coffee. So I went and got a Nero coffee, and then I went and got a Greg's Dummy.
Sausage roll.
And then I went into a record shop and found myself flicking through records. I thought, what am I doing? This is weird. So I got out. I felt uncomfortable doing that. And then I came home. So that was that. And then the eye test thing.
Well, I'm glad you had a good day.
I had a great day.
I've had a really frustrating day. Well, I was really really tired when I woke up and took my youngest to school. And I thought, I'm going to go back to bed. Then I remembered that someone was coming to pick up my scooter because it doesn't start. And I didn't know when, so I was waiting up for them. I find if I don't go straight back to bed, life happens, doesn't it? So I waited for him. He turned up at 11. We had a nice chat. He took the bike. Got into bed. Delivery people kept coming. And I just gave up. So consequently, I was in I was in a mood this afternoon, a proper mood. And I knew I was being ridiculous, but I was really impatient. Yeah, just dead impatient with everyone and taking things that normally I'm quite tolerant of things. It takes quite a lot for me to get riled up. Everything was out to get me this afternoon. And I had to say to myself, stop taking this stuff personally. This is not about you. But I just had one of those days.
We talked about this to a certain extent today, that we're both struggling, as I'm sure a lot of people are, with the routine. The routine is there is almost no, and we're so lucky, A, that we're earning, and B, that our job is a laugh, right? It is actually quite stressful. Maybe we'll talk about that a bit later on. I don't want to do a woe is me, because it ain't digging ditches.
It's not woe, but
it's kind of stressful, this thing. Anyway, but we're talking about there's very little room for joy. And Kath is my best mate, and we would see each other socially. When we were at Talk Radio, we'd see each other socially. And now there isn't. And now I don't associate you with work, but when you come round, it's work.
Yeah.
We watch a bit of telly, watch an episode of Bret Michaels' Rock of Love.
That's not love.
But it's work, and there's very little room for fun.
Well, and it occurred to me as well, it's different for me because I can slob around all day at home and like go to bed and come up and down from what am I on about? Go back and forth to school wearing track slacks and stuff and my pyjama top, and no one's going to know, because then I get changed when the kids are back and I've fed them and everything. I get showered, I look smart, and I go out and I've got a purpose outside of the house. It would drive me mad if I was having to work in my house as well. And work and you're here, there's no escape from it, is there?
Well, this is what started the conversation about moving the desk with Simon when he stayed. He said, well, what? And I said, one of the things I'm making a real effort to do is I'll come down here in the morning and I'll make a coffee, feed the cats, and then I'll sit here for hours and I'll do an AA meeting.
This is the first room you come to downstairs.
Yeah. So I'll do an AA meeting, then I'll upload the video from the night before, then I'll get the audio and I'll send the audio to you, and then I'll check Twitter, and then I'll do my invoices, and then I'll have an email, and then I'll have to email somebody else. So I can spend 3-4 hours in the morning here, and achieving maybe what I could do in a quarter of that time. So I'm making a real effort to sit here, do the stuff I have to do, and then go to another room or sit in the garden. And Simon suggested moving this down to the shed at the end of the garden, and it's possible, but actually it's impractical. Really, if I had a bit more money, you could do it, but it's not really helpful. So that's what started that conversation, and then possibly moving it upstairs because then it's another room. But I think it's going to stay in this room. I think we're going to move it there. But I can't remember what the point of that was.
But you are living where you work, and
yes.
It can feel relentless, especially. Yeah. I mean, at least I get a change of scene.
A lot of people in the chat saying this. My artist says it's the overthinking everything that's doing me in at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, and also it's the fact that just when we thought we were sort of loosening up, things are tightening up again.
Jen says, I broke a bit of the weekend and the phrase I kept coming up with was, I feel so chained to the house. Mark says, cool story, bro. No worries, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to think about that story. So you have a time out, just so you get to think a little bit more about that story because you obviously enjoyed it so much. So enjoy 10 minutes, just going a little bit deeper because there is a subtext to it. Do you want to take this call, Kat?
Yeah, go on then. Hello, who's that?
Hello, Kath.
Hey.
My name's Tristan. I rang Iain when he was at Talk Radio about a guy that spent a long time in prison.
Tristan. Nice to hear from you. How are you doing now?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Well, we're both here. We're both listening. What you got tonight?
Is it? Are we what we used to call straight to air?
Yeah, because this isn't radio anymore. This is it's just us two here. There's no production going on. It's just, this is it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so what I rang for really is just to kind of give you a little bit of an update, really. So, just to briefly recap, when I spoke to you, I've not very long since got out of prison after spending 15 years inside.
Weren't you telling us about stepping out onto grass and it feeling brilliant?
Yes, and how we obviously having a smartphone and getting involved with social media and all that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, because you've been inside all that time and things have developed as you've been away.
Yeah. So now, where I am now, so I got out of jail in March, and I've now got my own flat, my own accommodation. This is the first time I've ever had my own accommodation because I went to prison when I was 17. So I've never lived independently, and it's really, really scary and really exciting, and I'm loving it.
How are you? Isn't it weird that you've just got out and you went straight into lockdown pretty much?
I did, yeah, which was slightly ironic. That I spent quite a long time sort of fighting for my freedom, and then I was finally given it. Only for literally 6 days later, the whole country went into lockdown.
Yeah.
And there were times during lockdown that I genuinely felt that I would have been better off staying in prison, because to experience freedom in inverted commas for 6 days after so long to then have it taken away from me through no fault of my own. I get that. I understand. Obviously, it was a national thing and it was important, and I get all that. I'm not saying it shouldn't have happened. I get that. But yeah, it just felt that at times I genuinely felt that I would have been better off staying in prison.
Yeah, because at least it's all set up for you to be locked up rather than you having to. I mean, I can't imagine how frustrating that is. How did you keep your head together? Assuming you did.
Family. I was in a probation hostel in one part of Manchester, and my family were about 12 miles away.
Right.
So just staying in touch with family over the phone and video calls and things like that. I wasn't allowed to see my family, which was another killer because again, whilst I was in prison, I was in prison in the West Midlands, without being too specific.
Yeah.
I was in prison in the West Midlands, and again, my family are in Manchester. So that distance, it wasn't feasible for my family to come and see me that often because of the travel involved and things like that. So I hadn't seen my family for quite a long time. So again, coming out of prison, I saw my mum twice before lockdown happened.
Oh man.
And I hadn't seen my mum before getting out of prison. I hadn't seen my mum for 7 years.
Ah, Tristan.
so I didn't see her for 7 years, and then I saw her twice, and then I was in lockdown again. So I mean, obviously it's not quite the same, but the virtues of technology now with the video calling and things like that, you know, I obviously felt a bit closer to them, but it was no substitute for actually being able to sit next to mum and hug her and you know, things like that.
Especially when that's what you've been pinning all your hopes and you know, you're imagining what it's going to be like for this whole time, and you get it for a week, and then it's, man, that is cruel. So when you first came out, you were quite excited about social media and sort of discovering all this stuff. How'd you feel about it 6 months on?
In all honesty, it's BS, isn't it? It's BS.
Yes.
You know, I've done a little experiment. You know, I'm on Facebook. Yeah, I've still got them all, but do I use them? No.
Yeah.
You know, I was on Twitter for a while, and I was following Iain, and I was following you, and I was following Iain Lee Boyle, and you know, following people like Stephen Fry and people like that, and the guy that does documentaries with glasses, Louis Theroux, people like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people with witty sort of weird looks on things, and I was finding that amusing for a while, and then I kind of got bored of it, so I don't really do that anymore. Facebook was initially me ranting at the world, and now it's just me posting inane memes about what a knob Donald Trump is.
Like everybody else.
That'll get rid of him.
So basically what you're saying is you've completed social media in 6 months.
I've done it. I've finished it, and I'm here to tell everybody that's been doing it for 10, 15 years or however long, you're wasting your time.
I think they kind of know that, yeah.
Genuinely, I was in lockdown, and even in lockdown, I considered that I was wasting my time. So that's my message to the world. Get your face out of Facebook. Get your nose out of Facebook, and you know, speak to somebody that's sat in the same room as you for a change.
Hey, nice one, Tristan. It's really good to hear you doing so well, mate.
Oh, nice one, Iain.
Iain Lee. I'm here listening. Don't worry. I'm listening to all of it. I just was enjoying you chatting with Katherine.
Cool. It's nice that you'd like to take some off once.
I'd like to take one call, and that's it. You're done for the week, Katherine. But this is the joy of this, Tristan, is it's us. And I'm aware that it's 50-50. And it was kind of 50-50 at the radio show, even though it was never billed as that. But I'm also aware it's very easy for both of us to fall back into our traditional roles of me being the host and Katherine being the co-host. And because we've been host and co-host, let's say 6-7 years, and we've been doing this for 3 months. And it just takes a while to reprogram ourselves. And I'm aware that I'm kind of a bit louder and a bit gobbier and a bit more physical than Katherine is. And it's easy for me to kind of just steam in and take over. And I don't mean to, it's... You
don't take over. We're different people, Tristan. You know what it's like. You know, you've always got that one mate. Well, here's mine.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
Well, as I said last time, I've been sort of following Iain, not in a stalkerish way, but I've been a fan of Iain for a very, very long time. And I dig his style. I like the way that he does it. Nick Abbott as well. I know that Iain, you cite Nick Abbott as somebody that you...
Oh, it was a big inspiration on me. Big inspiration.
You've stolen some acts from or...
Yeah, I've nicked loads of bits from Nick. Yeah, definitely. I've got no shame in admitting that.
And I quite like that sort of the sideways look at things, and I do dig that kind of stuff. I've been a fan of Iain for a long time. And, I think you two were probably the best that Iain's ever been.
I would agree. Yeah, thank you, man. That means a lot.
I really liked you when you was with Agent Chris.
He was good. Yeah.
I think this is definitely the best you've ever been. I think you've got a really strong partnership, and it comes through. It comes through the radio, and I haven't since you left Talk Radio. I haven't listened to you live as such. I've been catching up with little bits that have been posted onto YouTube, and I saw the one you did recently. I think it was last week or the week before, where you talked about your relapse.
Yeah, that's naughty.
That was because I'm not listening live. I hadn't really, the context wasn't there for me. But just watching that 20 minutes that it genuinely, I was in tears, Ian, because for you that you're battling with your recovery, but also the love that I felt from Katherine, and I could see, as you were giving your testimony, Katherine was, there were several times where I felt that Katherine was about to burst into tears, and I just felt that support that you've got there, and that teamwork that's there. It's just nice to actually see that. Yeah, you can hear it through the radio, but to see it, on the clip, and I just think you two work together brilliantly, and I think you've got a brilliant co-host, friend, partner, support network in Katherine, and I'm going to stop licking your ass now because I'm aware
yes, mate.
Loads of people probably about to vomit.
Get out of here, Tristan. It's nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for the kind words. It means more than we can say. So
and you made me
mate.
well up as well, Tristan. So well done.
Take care, fella. We'll speak again soon.
All right, mate.
Cheers. Bye bye. I've just posted the clip that Tristan's talking about in the chat. If you want to go and see it, all of the full shows are hosted on YouTube, and then we pick best bits and little clips and stuff, and we put it on YouTube as well. Cameron and Deborah, we're coming. Yeah, get them funky now. Oh yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, Cameron and/or Deborah.
No, it's just me.
Can we see
Is that
you,
Cameron?
Yes.
It's Cameron in Australia.
Cameron. Yeah.
How you doing?
Come on, dudes and dudettes.
I thought you were a one-hit wonder, Cameron. I was disappointed when that guy came in and he saw the show, thought it was crap, he'll never come back, and he's back.
I was thinking about you yesterday and wondering whether you were about.
How you doing, man? You all right?
You're near top of the world. What about yourselves?
Yeah, good, thank you. You're looking very well.
You've got to be fit and healthy.
Yeah, you're looking... Did you go for another 4 a.m. walk this morning?
Every morning.
Beautiful.
But I've just got back from 4 days camping and fishing.
Jeez. What? Now, I'm guessing, like, when he says fishing, he means proper fishing.
Yeah, big teeth.
Big old raccoons. Did you get big old shrimp?
No.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The thing is, right, the animals in Australia are like the animals we have here, but they're like 10 times bigger and they've got fangs.
Yeah, they got fangs. No, I'm not near the crocodiles and that.
Did you go on your own? Was this like a finding your spirit kind of thing, or did you go with some mates? Did you go with Deborah? What was the deal?
No, I took the bride. The bride and I went.
Lovely.
So we went for 4 days, and the two dogs, one where they are, and it was really good. I've been listening every day as I'm.
Thank you, man.
Wandering around the house, doing bits and pieces. I occasionally comment, but not very often. And I've been listening to you dudes every day, and I better call in and say g'day, see what you're up to.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're all right. We kind of with this whole Corona thing. I don't want to go on about it. Is getting us on our nerves, but we're okay. I've got college tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. I got the boys Friday night. Then they're kind of going back quite early Saturday morning, so that will be nice. And my youngest is missing me a bit. So we found a really silly driving game on the Switch. So I kind of phoned him up and we had a video call, and then we're playing racing against each other on the Switch, and that was really good fun. I'm all right. I'm not a fan of camping.
No, I'm not great. But...
I have worked hard, I'm going to say, so that I can, at the very least, I can afford a B&B.
I think it doesn't help that the only experience I've had of camping has been like enforced camping after very long walks. Like I did the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, which is, oh God, why I did that, I do not know. The school conned me into thinking it would make a difference to my career prospects. And yet here I am.
Working from some bloke's living room.
So yeah, it was like walking 50 miles and wearing the same clothes for 5 days. That tent hummed. It was not camping as you would choose to do it, Cameron.
But I've watched a lot of videos of old mates over there camping, and it's always rainy and muddy.
Yeah.
Look at my hat. Look, I'm on Cameron's TV. Look at the reflection in the background.
Oh yeah.
Look. That's me. Sorry, I couldn't. Sorry, what?
What a child.
I'm like an actual idiot.
You know when you get people that take their kids on morning TV and the kid spots themselves on the camera and they're like this the whole way through it?
Yeah. That's me. That's me.
Anyway, yeah, so when you go camping, it sounds like it's pleasant.
It is beautiful weather. The boat in the water, and we go out fishing and camping, and nice bright blue skies. None of this rainy weather, muddy grounds, and freezing cold temperatures like somewhere else we won't mention.
Yeah.
That's
it's an endurance event over here.
That's the problem. I just don't like. I don't like sleeping on the floor, and my boys like it. But so I've done it occasionally. But this is why I've sort of half converted the shed so that it's like, well, why don't we go and sleep in what we laughingly call the den? And that's a little bit better. But I like a bed too much. I'm like a bed.
Although
I'm a very lazy man.
Obviously we were locked down this summer, so we did sleep in a tent in the garden just to change the scenery up for the kids.
Yeah.
And we did sleep well because that fresh air knocks you out, doesn't it?
It does. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
So I don't have many grey hairs, unlike someone on the other screen.
Well, now that you've finished that sentence, you don't have many hairs. And you lean forward, we can see a lot more hair. It's about 40% head, 60% hair.
Come on.
Yeah, touche.
There we go. Go on, sorry, go on.
No, yeah, anyway, so I just thought I'd call in and see how you're going, see your smiling faces. You always seem happy.
We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. How's Deborah? She's off at work, is she?
She's off at work. I've got her out working.
Beautiful, good. What are you cooking for dinner tonight?
Tonight will be Mongolian lamb.
Oh.
Tell me about Mongolian lamb. It sounds great. I don't even know what it is, but I'm thinking, yeah, that's all right.
I think it's a Chinese dish. I
would imagine it's a Mongolian dish.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
is
just doing
Mongol
that
part of China? We don't have to Google it. And are you cooking it?
Yeah, I'm cooking it. Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you know what you're putting in it?
Lamb.
Thank you very
Ginger.
much indeed. Ben says it's a yeah. Here we go. Ben says it's a Chinese dish. It's amazing, but a bit spicy. So
it is a bit spicy.
Good. You need a kick.
Yep. You need a kick. A bit of ring burn in the morning sometimes. But I'm pretty good.
Cameron, it's nice to talk to you, man. Thank you for giving us a call back. We do occasionally talk about callers and go. We have mentioned you and I wonder if you ever listened again.
Well, you stood out to us because you phoned us up on the first time you watched us, which is extraordinary. Normally it takes people a while to suss us out.
No, over here in the colonies, you see, we got to touch base with the home country, don't we?
Cameron, it's nice to see you, mate. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the time.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. I really like him.
He's a nice guy. Hello, caller.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wait, I've got to switch the
stream off.
Yeah,
man.
Just a moment. Right, I've done that, and now I've got to find you again.
That's okay.
This is the first time I've used Skype in my entire life.
No,
it's been a punishing process to do so. Like, there was 50 steps to create the password and everything.
I'm sorry that it's so I am an old man and I assumed everyone was using Skype, but now I'm finding out Skype has almost been killed off.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something we need to... Well, I did look when we were setting this up at phone lines and all kinds of stuff, and it isn't that easy to get someone to ring in, to have the facility for someone to ring into a live stream, unless you want to spend about $5,000.
And especially when you're middle-aged and getting a bit slower. I'm about your age. I'm 48.
Well, you're older than me, so let's not...
Sorry, that came across as abusive, didn't it?
No. But it is, and I don't really... I'm Googling all this stuff, and I don't really know what I'm looking at. So, well, I'm glad you got Skype to work. What was your name, sorry?
I'm Bod, not Bod in chat. I've been watching you since, the start of your Twitch experience. And I used to listen to you on the radio. I think you're great.
Yasmin, not Jasmine, says.
Oh my, OMG, is this at Bod Not Bod?
Yes, it
is. Me and Jasmine met on your stream, by text, and we've got on very well, yeah.
There you go, you see. There's some nice people. There's some a-holes in there as well, but there are some nice people. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you for calling. Is there anything we can help you with this evening, please, sir?
Well, you are not hoping, I know that you will achieve becoming a counsellor unless you decide to do something else. So I'm kind of phoning you as a counsellor.
Oh. What? Hang on, you want my counsel?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it. Let me fix you. Let me fix you. What can I do?
I mean, note of caution. He's not qualified yet.
I've only done 2 weeks, but I think
But how hard can it be?
Well, I've almost been offered a job somewhere.
Yeah, you have.
I got an email today that said, didn't quite offer me. It said, would you be interested in applying for a job in a rehab centre? And I'm like, okay. Anyway, Bod Not Bod, tell us your problems. What's going on?
I was in a relationship last year
Yes.
as a middle-aged man that lasted 17 months.
Okay.
And, she split up with me, which she had her reasons, although I've not been quite able to discover precisely what they are. But I can think of 2 good guesses. Right? Yeah. But she's got 2 young children from a previous marriage, yeah? And she's got a son who's 13, and she's got a daughter who's just turned 11.
Okay.
And she's developed mental illness, and it's breaking me apart. And it just makes me cry and cry. I can tell you what the symptoms are. You might have heard of, and I can never say the word. It's trichophobia.
I don't know what that is. No, I've not heard of that.
I can spell you the first 5 letters.
Well, what does it do? What is it?
She's pulled her eyelashes out.
Yeah, okay, I've heard of that.
She's pulled her eyebrows out, and she's started on her hair. Okay. And I don't know what's wrong with her. Well, that's what's wrong with her, but I don't know the reason. And it's maybe just like she's gone to school and her best friend that she's had for a year has said, "I don't like you anymore." It could be that she's getting bullied.
It could be anything,
I'm not in her life anymore, I'm not in her life anymore. So, well, I'm in her life in regard to the fact that I sent her birthday presents, and I can tell you the birthday presents that I chose.
Don't tell us that. I just want to be careful that we don't identify anybody. So there might be someone listening who goes, "Oh, I know someone who got that for their birthday." So let's just be careful with that. But so you're not with her mum anymore?
No.
When did you split up?
In March.
Do you still speak to her mum?
Well, not by voice. I've blocked her now because she just berates me and berates me and berates me. So I say, I asked her, what's the worst thing that I ever did to you, to try and discover information as to why I'm being berated. And rather than answer in a specific and precise manner, she's a very emotional, she's in an emotional world, and I am in the world of words and precision.
Why is it important for you to know why she finished with you? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Why is it important for you to know why she finished with you 8 months ago?
I suppose to make logical sense of the... But
is love logical?
We are done, and I've accepted it. It's not like I'm not over her. I am, because she berated me so much. She's like, she ended the relationship, but she berated me so much. I thought, I'm over that. But I'm not over the daughter. The daughter is getting counselling over a laptop, but I don't know. I don't know what the counsellor looks like or what he's been saying.
Why? And nor should you know what the counsellor's been saying. That's private.
No,
that's private. That's private. I know. I know a girl who's a little bit older than the one we're talking about. And that's private, and that's great, because that means for 50 minutes a week or 50 minutes every other week, they can go in there and say, my mum really pisses me off, and my uncle's a piece of shit, and my and it doesn't, and they can say that without any fear of repercussions. The only time an adult would be told is if the young person says, I'm thinking of killing myself, and it was a realistic threat.
You're absolutely right. I shouldn't know, but it's all. I shouldn't know. You're absolutely right, but it's almost like I need to understand what's happened to her. Like, I don't know what's happened to her.
I know.
Like to cause her. Can you imagine? I mean, you've spoken many times about your own mental health problems.
Yes.
Can you imagine pulling your eyelashes out? Like, I can imagine pulling my hair out. That's easy. But your actual eyelashes, that's too much. It's like it's self-harm, isn't it?
It's self-harm. I would imagine, and I don't know, but I would imagine it would be filed in the same category as some eating disorders and cutting oneself and, So, I have a suggestion, but you're not going to like it, and you're going to think less of me if I say it.
I won't think less of you. I'll argue it out if I have to. Right?
Well, you can argue it out. How can I phrase this?
Go for it.
I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It's none of your business, and you have. I would suggest you have to let her go as part of the relationship, and hope that her mum and her teachers and her counsellor and any other people around her have got her back covered. I would suggest that your involvement could be confusing.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't know why my ex gave it to me, but I've got the daughter's phone number, but it's like, I'm not going to just phone her. that would be wrong. But my counter argument to what you just said is like, you say it's none of my business. All right, what if there's a man in the street who's dying, and I just say, well, that's none of my business. We've seen scenes, haven't we, where somebody's literally laying on the ground in the street and people just walk around him, and I can't walk around this girl.
Well, hang on. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
As I said, she has a mum, she's got a brother, teacher, counsellor, yeah, and other people. Whereas the person in the street is being ignored. It is none of your business. Now, that's hard for you to accept because you're a nice person and you want to fix her and you want to find, and you want to find out why the mum finished with you and all of this
and
stuff.
You care about this kid.
And it's none of your business, I'm afraid. And I would be worried that you trying to help her could possibly be perceived in her young mind as more pressure and another person to please.
I have no wish to talk to her directly. I'm not going to phone her. What I want to do is sell my house so that she can go to university if she survives to the age.
How blunt do you want me to be?
Be blunt.
That's crazy what you're suggesting.
I have a scenario.
Crazy.
I have a scenario in my head where if I pulled a child from a burning building and then some psychopath shot me in the head 5 seconds later, then I would have had a life well lived,
But in this scenario, the firefighters are already there. Her parents are there.
I got a question for you.
Right.
Why do you hate yourself so much?
Well, I've had.
There we go.
I've had depression. I tried to. All right, we can get to the heart of it.
Let's get to it.
I've tried to take my life.
Right.
5 times, and you might think well, hang on, how are you still alive? And I think in my head, I must be immortal. But they weren't cries for help. They were serious attempts. And the first one when I was age 10, and I don't want this girl to die. I don't. Well, not only do I not want her to die, I don't want her to pull a single eyelash out.
You're not gonna stop her doing the eyelash thing. She's probably not going to die. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. That will be the best example you could set her, and have no further contact with her. Is my suggestion. I would never tell you what to do. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Fix yourself.
Have you heard of fidget toys?
Yeah.
Because she's doing this to herself, I bought her a fidget toy because, well, I spoke to a psychologist on Twitch, and he's got like 3 viewers. But I said, this girl is doing this to herself, and I said, I've looked up the information that I can find. And is a fidget toy the best thing I can get her? And he said, yeah, that'd be a really good thing. But she's going to get this toy and she's going to go, this is crap compared to my smartphone. She's going to have her smartphone. She might not.
You need to fix yourself. And
so you're saying I need to let go. I need to surrender.
Yeah.
And
you can't fix her. You can't fix her. And with respect.
It's not my job, is what you're saying.
It's not your business.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. It's not your business. You won't be able to stop the eyelash pulling. You won't be able to change anything. You're powerless over her, and she has people around her.
Yeah.
It's funny. You've talked about being dumped by her mum, and then you've talked about your 5 suicide attempts, and which I take very, very seriously. I wouldn't belittle them in the slightest. And you ignored the question of why do you hate yourself?
I don't actually. I've got.
Why did you want to die?
Mental pain, depression. Like, it's quite simple, isn't it? Like, you've had depression.
I had depression because I hated myself, and suicidal attempts at suicide often come from a place of self-hatred. Trying to fix other people is quite often a way to ignore the huge gaps and breaks that we have in our own life.
Yeah. Do we still have time to talk more? Or
yeah, go on.
So you're here, you're doing a show, and it's brilliant. And my way of doing a show is to go on Twitter and think that I'm articulate and funny,
right?
And that's my way of finding self-pride. But I've been saying on Twitter, it's fine for me to think I'm funny. Meanwhile, there's a beautiful girl who's self-harming, and what does a stupid joke about a chicken mean while a girl is self-harming?
The two aren't connected. We're allowed to enjoy ourselves when other people are suffering, because we can't carry the suffering of everybody else, right? And for some reason, you have latched onto this young girl's obvious and real pain. It isn't yours. You've got your own pain.
Yeah, it feels like you've given up on yourself, and now you want to throw your efforts into saving someone else because you don't think you can look after that kid.
Exactly.
But there's still time for you.
What happened with your? This is going to sound like cliche bollocks, right? What happened to with your mum and dad?
My mother is bipolar. My dad. So I told you I'm 48, didn't I?
Yeah.
But my parents had me very late in their lives. So they were born in the fucking... Sorry, I nearly swore.
You nearly said fucking.
They were born in the 1920s. Can you imagine? I'd go to primary school and people would say, is that your nan?
Yeah. And you had to please them, right? Did you have to please them or fix them or something?
I parented my parents because my mum... she thought she was a millionaire, and she was doing, bipolar things.
Who loved you when you were a little boy?
My parents never. The only time they even mentioned love to me was when they said, we love you, don't you? Which was a question, not a statement, basically.
There you go. So no one loved you?
Well, I was very in love last year with,
No one loved you as a little boy?
Well, I can't say I was unloved because they took me to Butlins every year.
Did you feel loved?
I didn't get hugs or...
There we go.
Yeah.
I would go to my mum. I went to my... This might get quite dark.
Hang on. You mean it's not dark already? Jesus. Okay.
Well, and I would agree with you if you say, "All right, we've had enough now." But
go on. Well, I'll be the judge. We'll be the judge of that.
I will talk to you till the year 2050 because I think you're amazing. The main hug that I remember giving my mum was after I tried to take my life at the age of 10 and failed. And I can tell you exactly how I tried to do it.
Don't tell us. We don't need to know that. We don't need to know that. That won't help anybody.
But obviously, at the age of 10, you haven't got the logistical mental mind.
No. I really don't want to go. I really don't want you to give us any hints as to what you may or may not have done because that isn't helpful, and we don't know who's listening. What I will say is, you can't fix this girl. You trying to fix her does not make up for your parents not showing you the love and physical affection that you deserved, and you need to find some way to look after the inner child. Is another cliche. The little boy, the little 10-year-old boy that tried to take his own life, that's still inside you. You need to somehow tell him that he is loved, that
comfort him,
that he is precious, priceless and valuable, and that you will do everything you can to protect him. Now, what do you think the 10-year-old boy would want the 48-year-old you to be doing? Would he want you to be miserable, or would he want you to be happy now?
All right, I don't think you're going to like this, but I'm not going to swear or be abusive. You told me that this young girl is none of my business. So it's like the 48-year-old me can tell the 10-year-old me, you're none of my business. But
I didn't ask what the 48-year-old you would say to the 10-year-old boy. I said, what do you think the 10-year-old boy would want for 48-year-old you?
A hug, compassion. To tell the 10-year-old when he does something good. I could give you a quick 1 minute next thing.
Go on.
So my dad was a chef for the GLC, if you remember that.
Of course I do, yeah. The Looney Left, as it was portrayed in all the papers. Yeah. Red Ken and all that.
So he was doing the catering for the staff there. So he wasn't on a huge amount of money. I'm a working class kid is what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. And I went to just the local school. It wasn't a fee-paying school or anything. And somehow at the end of that school education, a teacher there said, you should try for Oxford. And I went to Oxford for interviews, but my parents didn't even say, well done. Like, they didn't, like, if that was my child, I'd hold a party with balloons and say, wow, you're amazing. Like, you know, and they didn't even acknowledge it. It was like, they were strangers.
Let me just say, I would like to say, I think the very fact that you have made this phone call is incredible. The very fact that you are still alive is wonderful. The very fact that you're obviously a caring person is really beautiful, and I think that you have achievements that you should be very proud of. My suggestion would be, Have you got any pictures of you as a 10-year-old?
I've got one of me around that age, and at some point I might get myself together enough to actually send it to you. Like, if you
You don't have to send it to me. But here's my suggestion, right? If you got, don't get it now, but if when this phone call finishes, would you be able to get it?
I think I know where to find it on the computer. Yeah, my brother scanned it for me. Yeah.
Right. When you can, print it off.
I haven't got a printer.
All right. Well, then get it. If someone can print it off, that'd be great. But if not, sit with it on the computer and look at it, and tell that 10-year-old boy what you think. Tell him that you love him. Tell him that you're sorry that his parents didn't give him the affection that he deserved, that every young boy deserves, and have a chat with him and see how you get on with that. I think that might be quite helpful. I've done that. It's good. It's hard work, but it's good. Go and look at a picture of that boy. Look him in the eyes and tell him that you love him.
Oh, I will find that very odd, but I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Go and do it.
I think you're both brilliant.
Can I ask you one more question? Who is the most brilliant out of me and Catherine? This is an important question. Who is the most brilliant out of me and Catherine? Which one is it?
Well, I'm a man, and we like women, don't we? But
matey.
Bod, not Bod. It's nice to talk to you, man. We are going to move on. Go and do that. I know it sounds silly, but go and tell that 10-year-old boy that you love him.
All right.
Take care, man.
Thank you. I love your show.
I'm glad you're alive.
Thank you.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Good night, Bod.
Sorry, I silenced you. It's just I kind of identified with a lot of.
I know. Yeah.
An advert. Sorry.
And sometimes when you're suffering, it's easy to. You find yourself trying to look after everyone else. There's this sort of bouncing around looking after everyone else, but not looking after yourself. It's no good, is it?
The kid is a distraction and is none of his concern.
Also, the great thing that's happening, and it's awful, and she's obviously having problems, but it's been recognised and she's getting help.
Yeah. Thank you, Bod. 0203 286 6370.
Oh,
Subscribe!
Manchester Gamer wanted to come on, he says, and tell you I binged 4 episodes of Rock of Love today, but it hardly seems appropriate. It's the most appropriate time.
Call us. We clunky get. If you're new to this, me and Catherine have been doing this for years and years and years as a radio show. We've been doing this for 3 months here. I'm not a trained counsellor. I'm in week 2, but we both have life experience. But we do clunky gear changes, right? We can go from that to someone phoning up talking about a really unpleasant, horrible dating program.
It's not dating, is it?
So
it's not really dating.
Who is this? What have we got going on? Oh, we've done that. So how do we get out of there? Don't know how we get out of there. So call in Manchester Gamer and talk about that. What's his name? Jeff Daniels' Look of Love. What's it called?
Not Jeff Daniels.
What's it called? Brett Michaels.
Jeff Daniels' Look of Love. It's a completely different show.
Michaels.
Although I want to watch it.
Rock
of Love.
Love. Is that the show where the girl pooed on the floor? Spoiler alert, we haven't seen that one yet.
Or is that Geordie Shore? Geordie Shore, they poo everywhere.
They poo everywhere.
I watched a Geordie Shore once where a man put a hair curler up his bum. Yeah, that happened.
Wow. Hello, St. John. How are you today? I need to play. There we go. We got some ads. We got some ads going, baby. I need to get some water.
Yeah, could I have a drink as well, please? I'm getting a little bit dry. Yeah, if you want to give us a shout, these are the numbers. You can Skype if you're still doing Skype. At some point we may Zoom. Also, we've been giving away codes for the new Survivalist game. And if you're one of the people that got one of the codes yesterday and you've had a go, give us a ring. No. That's next week's prize. If you want to give us a ring and tell us how you got on with it, that'd be great, because I've had a little go and it is infuriating. So yeah, give us a shout, or you can send us an email or Skype, whatever. So yeah, That happened. There's someone ringing up, Ian.
Well, take it.
I don't know how you do it.
You click on the answer button.
They're gone. Oh, it's unknown person. They keep flashing. Oh, mate. Oh. That's something else. Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop it.
My house, my rules,
My nostrils.
my bumhole.
Yeah. A bit too close to each other at this point.
A mega pudding. It's amazing having glasses. I can read properly. And I used to have 30/30 vision. And that's actually a thing.
Is it?
It is.
Is that like Donald Trump?
No.
If you've got 20/20, he's got 50/50.
30/30 vision.
I think that's getting through my mask.
Well, just because you're muzzled, I refuse to wear a mask because. Oh, I ballsed it up. Hang on. I'm not a sheeple. 30/30 vision. It means you can see. One of the 30s is 30 feet. So it's in 20/20. One of the 20s is 20 feet.
Yeah.
And the other 20 is like the size of the is like
Size your eyeballs.
size of the font or something. And 30/30 is like is 10 better, 10 and 10 better. And I did have it, and I don't now, and it's really upsetting. But I was reading, and I've been really trying to squint. Started this really great book, another therapy book, but I struggled to read it. A, because I read the prologue. Note to self: with books like that, don't read the prologues.
If they've not put it in chapter 1, it can't be that important.
Don't read the prologues because you dive straight. It's a really good book, actually. Let me get it because I know some people enjoyed the. I forgot to take it with me today when I was going out. I meant to take it. Where is it? It's really, really a good book.
Damn, that's good water.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Casio Blokes just summed it up. That part had some bass.
All right, come on, guys. This is a medical condition. This guy.
Aye.
This looks troublesome. So what's
Yeah.
that?
Hello?
Hello? Should we put the microphone up on so that the people that are listening can actually hear you? Because I turned you down.
Have you finished playing with yourself yet, or do you want to finish?
You carry on finishing because no one can hear you.
Shame that, innit?
Shall I put the microphone up so that people can hear you? Yeah? Okay, let me put the microphone up. Right, it's up. Away you go. I forgot to put the microphone up. He was talking about knickers. He doesn't like knickers. That guy likes going in his pants.
Tell
Commando.
you what else he doesn't like. Books.
He doesn't like knickers. Whoever came up with that. The knickers. Thank you. Hello, Nigel.
Nigel.
I love your sixth sense for the caller. As soon as we saw it come up, we both went, nah.
Ridiculous name.
It's not
Angry
real.
Dog Avatar. What's it going to be?
Yes, Nigel.
Hello, Ian. I tried to call you last night.
Yeah, I know. We try. Here's the thing, Nigel. If you call us and leave a message, we try and call you back about 3 or 4 times, and we can never get through. It goes straight to answer phone. So, unless you're prepared to stay in the place where you get the signal, or at least leave the phone there. Please let me finish, Nigel. Please let me finish, Nigel. Unless you're prepared to leave the phone in the place where you get a signal, we're not going to call you back anymore because it's just a waste of time.
Sometimes where the place is, it doesn't.
Every time you've called us, we've tried to call you back, and we've never been able to get through. So
it's such a bad place.
But there's obviously a place where you get the signal. So could you leave the phone in that place, and then when you hear it ringing, then
I did have it where I normally get the best signal.
well, we rang 4 times, and we rang 4 times, and we couldn't get through. So if it happens again, we're not going to call you back anymore because it's just a waste of our time.
Well, I've called you, and I've got through straight away, haven't I?
No, this is a recorded message you're speaking to.
Pardon?
This is a recorded message you're speaking to.
Yes.
Please leave your message after the beep.
I've been watching some of your shows anyway on YouTube. Been looking through your shows.
Yep, they're great shows.
Yeah. Well, which are the ones? I don't know which ones I'm on, do I?
I haven't got a clue. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't care less. I'm afraid. Don't work like that.
So I've got to look through them myself, really, but to see, haven't I?
Yes,
Well, when you ring up, look at the date, and then when you look up YouTube, match the dates.
You'll be on this one.
Yeah. So today is the about the 14th, isn't it?
Yeah.
The date.
Yes.
What date is it? About the 12th? No, the 14th.
It's literally the 14th, like you just said.
It is the 14th.
Like you just said, yeah.
So then I've got to look for that date on YouTube. And then
You got it, buddy. You got it.
Then I know which one I'm on then, won't I?
You are on the 14th. Which one are you on?
That was a good guess, wasn't it? I didn't know it was the 14th. I just guessed it.
Okay.
So I think I might have been on the 7th, the October the 7th one.
I have no idea, and I really just don't want to...
I don't keep notes anymore. I don't have to hand them over to any bosses for them to ignore, so there's no point.
If I put you on live in a minute on the internet, would I be able to... Will you mention me about in another 5 minutes when I go to your...
No.
Wave to me. Can you
No.
wave to me?
No.
Yeah, I saw you playing the guitar, Ian, the other day.
Yes.
On one of them. Was you playing the keyboards on one thing?
No.
Oh, there's someone who looks like you.
Yes,
With a
that's
beard-
Richard.
a
That's
little-
Richard Branch. Does Richard
Yeah,
still go?
He looks a bit like Elton John dressed up as someone
Netanyahu.
else.
Right.
Yeah.
Elton John always dresses up as someone else.
Yeah.
Donald
Duck. Is that the one you mean, with the waistcoat on?
I've got absolutely no idea what you're talking
Just say
about.
yes.
Well, there's
Yes.
a
Make it
man
stop.
playing keyboards and you're going through all Elton John songs and that, but I thought it was you. 'Cause it
Bride of
doesn't say his
Christ.
name.
Bride of Christ. Yes.
Well, it doesn't... Okay.
Avatar, I've just bought that film. I haven't seen it.
Avatar!
Yeah. I just
Avatar!
saw that one. You just mentioned it when I came on air.
Okay. Okay.
Is it
Nigel,
good?
what
I haven't seen it.
can we do for you tonight?
Well, I'd like to do a song, finish with a song in a minute.
Not a slow one. I don't want a slow one.
No, I was pleased I got on. I've just dreamt about Mum in the front room. I fell asleep and she was... I showed her that I'd cut my hair and coloured it. I've coloured it blonde now, and I look quite... I cut it as well. It looks okay. And I was showing me Mummy, just done my hair.
That's
So it's
nice.
a good
Well, that's
dream.
nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Good game, good game.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, it's a good dream. It's nice to have
Good
those
dream. Good
dreams,
dream.
isn't it?
It is nice. I
So-
think it's them coming and paying a little visit.
Yeah. So what are you going to
Yeah.
sing, Nigel?
Well, I wanted to do the song I Miss You because of Mum.
No,
that-
We said we want we want an upbeat song.
Oh, a swing one then. A swing.
There we go. Swing.
Swing. Well, the only one I do know is Lady the Tramp and Fly Me to the Moon. I'll do
Great.
Fly Me to the Moon then.
Do it.
Please.
Fast,
A 2,
quite
3,
fast.
4.
Okay, shall I do it now?
Yes, please.
Hello?
A 2, 3, 4.
Fly me to the moon and let me on the cars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars.
Jupiter.
In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Because you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo, yeah.
Thank you, Nigel. Tutty bye. Tutty bye. Let's try.
Turns out going 2, 3, 4 starts him off.
It's a reflex, Pavlovian
Can't resist.
reaction. This is Michael.
There he is.
There he is. That's what we came here for.
Hello.
That's what we came
Hey,
here for.
that is a beautiful chair you're sitting in.
He's the winner of our Noble Chairs competition. Yes, man. Look at that. Look at his tidy DVDs in the background.
Oh, man.
This guy, is that a fat TV?
Yeah, it's for the retro consoles.
Have you got have you got a light gun for your what retro consoles have you got? You've not got a light gun Dreamcast, have you?
I've got a SNES, an N64, a Sega Mega Drive, a Wii, a GameCube, and a PS2.
You are a dirty boy. Why have you not got a Saturn and a Dreamcast? A big hole.
I kind of dropped out of Sega after the Mega Drive. I never really played.
I love the Dreamcast, and I envy because the games look better on those TVs. But also, if you've got a light gun, it doesn't work on those TVs. So House of the Dead on the Dreamcast.
On the fat TV.
What a game! What a game! Oh, Michael, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I just wanted to call because you were talking about Rock of Love a lot this week. My fiance, who comments on the channel sometimes, like, "Oh, can we watch Rock of Love?" She'd never heard of Bret Michaels, and I was a bit like, do we have to watch Rock of Love? But I've made her watch a lot of things recently, so I was like, okay, we'll watch Rock of Love, and oh my god, it's the greatest thing ever made.
For those who is just talking about it, this is the Bret Michaels show that I stumbled across the other day. Bret Michaels, the lead singer of Poison, 2008, Rock of Love. It's a dating reality show.
It's not dating.
He's looking for love. He just didn't find it in season 1 or season 2. Possibly didn't find it in season 3. We don't know.
I don't think he's ever going to find it if he carries on this trajectory.
Here's the thing, Michael. Katherine kind of joined in about episode 4 or 5, so she's not seen episode 1.
Oh.
And episode 1 is I think peak. It's peak because it's such a car crash, isn't it?
Yeah, my fiance's shouting, Tiffany.
So what?
She uses the M word.
What?
I know, and how was that not picked up on? Not one person said that's racist, that's out of order, that should have
rock and roll.
So straight out of the gate, they're behaving appallingly, are they?
Well, I think the first bad thing that happens is the 25 or so women are lined up outside, and Bret Michaels rides up on his motorcycle outside the house, and you all look beautiful, can't wait to get to know you, and he says, let's go in. But before they go in, his bouncer, Big John, comes out and says, just before we go in, you, and you stay behind. And they're like, sorry, you've not made the cut. And you just think, America is a huge country. Like, some of these women have traveled so far, and they've not even gotten to the house with Bret Michaels.
Oh my God.
What is great, what sums it up, two things sum it up. One is, within minutes, 5 people have been sent home. And then it cuts to one of the women, and she goes, this is effing shit. And it's like, oh, brilliant. Okay, it's going to be like that. This is effing shit.
Yeah. And I was totally on her side for,
it's effing shit.
Fair play. She's come all this way. She wants to at least get in, have a crack at it. And then she turns out she turns out to be Tiffany, and it's probably best she didn't get in, to be honest.
Right.
She's a daft racist, really.
Yeah, and gets very, very drunk to the point of it's. First you do, mate. No.
Oh my God, she goes on rewind.
It's like that. It's incredible. They let us stay the night.
That was a big surprise, but I have this theory that a producer whispered in someone's ear and basically said, we have to keep her. We have to keep her a bit longer.
Michael, you have a partner, right? But your partner... Okay, can she hear us?
She can hear us.
Oh, shit. Okay. Your partner is murdered horrifically.
Oh,
right?
God. That sounds like a threat. Are you threatening her?
No, I'm not threatening her. I'm not. Right. It happens.
She looks very much alive there.
It's a horrible world, right? She's murdered horrifically, okay? And it takes a while to get over it, and a few weeks later, you're looking for love. You have to marry one of the women from season 1 of Bret Michaels' Look of Love. Who's it going to be? I'll tell you who mine is straight away. Rodeo.
You go first.
Rodeo.
Flipping heck, mate.
Oh my God, Rodeo.
Rodeo. I love Rodeo. She's great. When she goes into the recording studio with Don Was, Rodeo.
Yeah.
Look at her. She stood right next to him. She's ready to give him a clout.
I'm not just saying this because she's standing beside me. I genuinely, none of them looks wise.
She looks like Heather.
No, she does not.
Is that good? I can't remember who Heather is.
Heather's the one who, at the photo shoot, gets her boobs out.
Heather is the one who's always got her knockers out.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, God, I couldn't think.
The one with the boobs, yeah.
Although there's one of them they keep calling circus tits.
Circus titties,
And I think that's kind of outrageous given the array.
There was another moment in episode 1 I loved as well. Sorry if I'm going on about this, but I love this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's awful, but it's great.
It's wow. Show it to aliens if they ever invade the planet.
Yeah.
Just, this is Earth. There's a moment where the two girls are sniping at each other and she goes, I don't want to swear, but she's like, you've got your circus breasts and and they look stupid. So she says back to her, well, you've got a meth face or something.
You've got a meth face, yeah.
I'm like, in a kind of, how dare this person accuse or pick on what I look like physically?
Well, because her reckoning is and that is I think that's one of the brandies, that she's been in a car accident, and so you can see she's got a little scar on her face. So she's then going, how dare you make fun of the way I look? I was in a car accident, right? But she has just spent the last 10 minutes mocking her circus titties.
Yeah, well, maybe she fell over on her boobs.
It is some show. We're talking about Rock of Love. It's there are 3 seasons. It's incredible. It's on Amazon Prime, guys.
It's no way to find a partner.
It's awful. It is the worst elements of humanity, and it just gets better and better. You've not got there's one young lady who doesn't take being voted out very well. You haven't seen that bit yet, have you?
Oh no, I think I have.
That's so disrespectful to Bret Michaels. She walks out.
You know things are bad when Bret Michaels calls you classless. You really hit rock bottom.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Other things to watch out for. 3 seasons of this. There is a spin-off spin-off show from one of the contestants in season 2. It's called Daisy of Love. I really suggest you watch the first 5 minutes of that up until where she comes out and performs her single. That's as far as I've got. I'm saving that. And there is another series, Flavour of Love, which is Flavor Flav.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
And if anyone wants to watch along, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Matty says, should do a watch party. I don't know if we'd be allowed. TOS.
There's a lot of nipple.
There's a lot of T and there's a lot of S, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Best
I
to
might
watch.
do it on my Twitch. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a go.
Let's see if you get booted off first. Michael, nice to talk to you, and thank you to your lovely partner for being such a good sport. Thank you. See you later on. Bye.
Bye.
We have got to give away another. Let's do the survivalist last. Xbox code coming up.
So brace yourselves.
Poseidon Safety Management. Katherine, talk to me about Nick, and about Zeus, and about the team down in Devon and Cornwall and what the hell they're doing. Let me lick your face.
It's local security for local people. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, you want something minding, these are the guys, girls, and indeed dogs. Hang on.
Pull focus.
There it is. They're the largest supplier of guard dogs in Devon and Cornwall.
In the world.
No, Devon and Cornwall. But they're working on it. They can do manned guarding, as the thing suggests. Guard dogs, mobile patrols. They have a really strong sense of community, so they... Stop it!
Talk about a revolution.
Stop! So if you want your nipples minding, Poseidon Safety Management are the people.
Nick is so funny on Twitter.
I think there's a little bromance going on between him and Richard Gregorian.
Nick and Richard, can't work out if they're deadly enemies or hot lovers. There's something going on with those two. Nick, you sent me a film. I'll play it tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot to install it into the thing, so I'll do it tomorrow. But honestly, the beef. This is what I like, right? This is what I like, and not all. You don't have to. If you're an advertiser, you don't have to get involved in this. But the fact that Poseidon and Richard, Nick and Richard, are both nuts. If I'm honest.
Yeah.
And they're really putting on a lovely, I don't know if it's pantomime or if it's real, but they're having a great time on Twitter. This is what Twitter is all about. Richard Gregorian, gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, I'm sorry, you have my sympathies. It's horrendous. It gets better. Go to their website, gelaw.co.uk, and maybe give them a call tomorrow. They might be able to help. That's it. Oh, Battle Rifler says, my girlfriend is we'll get downstairs playing Survivalist on the Switch. She shouted up to me there and said, this game is hard.
It is hard. It's really fiddly.
Xbox code coming in a minute. But before that, our friends at 34sp.com.
Web hosting with a heart, 34SP. They are ethical employers. They do their very best for their staff, but they'll also do their best for you as a client. They've got brilliant customer service. If you need your hand holding while you set up your website, they will do that. Not literally, but they'll do it via the medium of online chat.
Dance.
But also, if you speak geek, so do they.
So should we find a domain name? So let's.
They've got 250 domain extensions. They can help you find the perfect domain for your business.
It's all. Oh, we could get the latenighalternative.com.
Yeah, careful because someone else might buy it.
No, they won't. They won't get it. We're going to add that to the basket.
You get a free website builder.
Let's try and see if it works. The latenighalternative.com. We're going to check out. Oh, we won't get the code. You don't get the 3 months free for the domain name. It's for the hosting.
Yeah.
It won't work there. Let's just check. Let's see if we can hack the system. TLNA. Imagine if they let us hack the system. Doesn't let us hack the system. Maybe we should get that. What would we do with it? Let's get it.
Let's get it, and then we've got it.
Sign up. I would like to sign up now. Get out of town. You're not having a look at my login details. How dare you? You cheeky git! It's for hosting only, and that's absolutely fine. But we might as well get that, and then maybe we can do something with that at some point in the future. The Late Night Alternative. That's not my phone number now. I don't know what my phone number is.
I can help you with that.
07. I've changed numbers.
Oh, here we go.
Quick before somebody.
They won't.
Quick before somebody steals.
They won't.
Steals it. Don't let anyone steal it, please. I want it. You're actually going up and down with the numbers. I'm a UK individual. Parsword.
Parsword.
Confirm parsword.
Tell you what, I am out of the Apple race, and I've never been
Did
happier.
it make a difference?
Man alive. They're great things, but they do not last as long as they should for the amount you pay, and you end up nursing them for the last few years. I didn't have to beat my keyboard up to get it going this afternoon, and it's incredible. I got this in the end, Matty. I got a Acer Swift 3.
Excuse me. Create account.
They both died at the same time. Well, didn't really die, but they just got so slow.
Save. That's not. Terms and conditions. Agree. I agree.
Thanks, Sinjin.
This is me now just buying a thing. Use my default address. Yeah, I agree. Place that order.
We're in.
Place that order by the hand. Don't know any other things. Sorry.
Now we're waiting for your bank.
It's become very, very boring. It's about me buying a domain name from 34sp.com.
Slayer 7 says the new iPhone doesn't come with a charger? Come on.
Right. So we are processing your order. There we go. So that is the deal. Doesn't get you a domain name, but we've just bought the latenighalternative.com.
Right.
Who wants to build us a website?
We get a website builder.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do it. I've really got myself in deep trouble here. Here's something. Here's something,
Don't
though.
get headphones either.
Of course you don't. Here's something. Here is something. You guys look lovely. I hope I turn out that good when I reach your age. Here's something. We're going to give away an Xbox code for the Survivalists. Team 17, they've made some great games. Overcooked, some of the Worms games. All of that, maybe all of the Worms games. I love Worms.
They're making infuriating
Have you
games.
played Worms?
I think I have.
Oh, well, I flipping love it. Anyway.
Was that, yeah, they had helmets on.
Yeah, and they throw like exploding sheep and the holy hand grenade and stuff.
Yes.
Ben, did you offer to build me one for free? Did we, Ben? But didn't we look at your? You hadn't got a website. Anyway. The Survivalists. It's really good. You can buy this game on Switch, PC, Xbox and PlayStation 4. We're going to give you an Xbox code coming in a second if you're ready. If you don't get, we're giving away codes every single day this week. They've been so kind to us and so supportive, and it's an absolute thrill to be working in association with them. So here comes the Xbox code, all right?
You ready?
Are you ready? We did, I'm nearly done so you can look at it. Ben, thank you very much indeed. If anyone wants to build us a website, let us know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There goes your Xbox code. Can you get it in? Can you get it in? 6C4H2YRX. I'm not even going to say it out loud.
Work it out.
You should give the code to anyone that will build a website for you. Or we'll give money to someone that will build a website for us. Not top dollar, obviously, but we'll, you know, we'll here we go. Here we go. Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it now? You bought it because I'm too slow getting the codes. I'm sorry about that.
I know what you mean. Sometimes it's...
It's 20 quid. It's worth it. It's worth it. Who got it? Who got it? It's gone. Someone's got it. Well done. Congratulations. I was so quick and still didn't manage it. Congratulations, whoever got it.
It is a fun game, that.
Now, that was Xbox, wasn't it? So we're going to give away a PS4... Pogs1 says, I thought you said it was Steam version tonight. You lied. Lol. No, that'll be later. I was about to say, it's PS4.
We're giving the various different ones.
Hour, Pogs. So we're giving it away for free. And, you know, we're giving it away to people who haven't even subscribed. So, we can block that person. Let's just go there.
Oh.
We can block. And we can block that there. There we go. Oh, what a show tonight! I don't think
we've had some brilliant calls tonight.
I don't think I've done enough ads. Could get. There we go. Oh, we're going to finish in a little bit as well because it's college night. Have yet to have a Steam winner in the chat though, says Jalford. Oh well, deal with it. Deal with it.
Maybe they're not chatters. Maybe they're listeners, and that's why they get it.
Too horny to chat. It's gone 11 already. Some show tonight, and we've been hovering around 750, 800. For a while. Thank you for streaming tonight, says Sinjin. I'm sick and this is cheering me up. Are you too sick for a call?
Can we call you?
May we call you? Or are you too sick for the aforementioned call? Lino says, I switched from Apple a couple of years ago. So happy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I did when I dropped my phone. It was cracked screen. I dropped it down the phone. It was covered in poo. And I just thought, I'm out. And I bought a Huawei Honor 8X for like 140 quid as opposed to 800, 900. It does everything I want. It's a little bit clunky. It does everything I want. It's got a better camera. And I'm going to get a new laptop soon. I've got a 7-year-old MacBook and you've inspired me. I'm going to treat myself to a new lappy. Do
you know what? I'd forgotten what it was like to be able to just turn my computer on without having to sort of nurse it. If I nursed it like this, I would get struck off. I had to like press between the tracker and the space bar in a certain way, and if that didn't work I had to bash the back. It was just a nightmare. I'd have to give myself 15 minutes before I needed to use it because I couldn't rely on it. And also it was ancient and it was never, you know, it was the batteries were going blah 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 blah. This is just I feel refreshed. And also no Apple product means I don't have something that from the moment I get it starts to just sort of degrade in performance. And apparently they don't even give you headphones or a charger now.
No, they haven't given you headphones for a while.
They said, someone in the chat said, they assume that you've already got them. Well, if I'm paying £1,000 for something, give me a flipping charger, mate.
Why are we front page again? What the hell is going on? Anyone think this show is the best show on Twitch? Yeah, man. Amy, I'm reading your messages. I'm not sure what to say, but hang in there. I'm thinking of getting if I get a laptop again, it won't be an Apple. I'm done. I got them. I was into Apple computers because they were always really, really good for editing film and stuff. And now PC is an R. So yeah.
Well, at this point, I've got no complaints at all with this Acer. It's great.
Yeah. So is that true? Someone says a bot. We're currently #1 in just chatting. Shut the front door. Someone's saying that bots can steal codes. No.
Can bots come back in the chat and tell us they're having a great time, though? Because that's been happening more often than not.
Who dis? Yes, hello. Right.
And
I feel like you're trying to build up to swearing or something. So do you just want to swear and do it and get it out of the way? No, I don't swear. Okay. What model is it? Okay. Acer. Here we go. I knew that there isn't an Acer X4000.
No, there isn't.
So just get to the abuse, and then we can.
He's doing your mum.
Oh, your mum. Okay, keep saying your mum. Away you go. Yep.
What about your mum? Is she all right?
Let him do his piece, Catherine. Let him do his
piece.
Oh,
is he not done?
5743 is doing his piece. No, you can't hear him because I've turned his microphone down because we knew it was going to be a prank.
Oh.
Hey, he's gone.
He just remembered his mum.
Hey, he's gone.
Yeah.
Our radar is shit hot tonight. That was a phone number, and normally with phone numbers, I don't take a punt and I have the thing up, but...
When people... It's the delivery, isn't it?
You just know.
I'm ringing for this.
Yeah.
My name is this. I've got a computer. No, you haven't, mate.
Let him. He's phoned up. Let him do his bit. He just phoned up and went, I've got a computer. I've got an Acer. It's an X4000. You didn't hear any of this. Your mum, though. Your mum, though. He just kept saying your mum. His number ends 5743.
Your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
I want to... But why would he...
I should have said, hello, this is your mum.
Hello, this is your mum.
No. Why bring...
Hello, son.
Here's the thing. Why bring the mums into it? If my child was as much of a dick as that, I don't want my name in his mouth.
Do your piece, son. Go on. They're listening. Go on.
Your mum? We heard that one.
Let him do his piece. You're live, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then say it. Well, no, you said you want to talk about so many things.
Also, this is the second time you've called, but let's not be pernickety about it.
So go on. What you got, son? Okay, you think. Okay.
And basically, I was maybe like a few months ago.
Okay, I don't care about a few months ago. You're on tonight because we cut you off because you're a bit of a prick. Yeah, you were probably a bit of a prick then. I've got a really good prick radar. No. You were a prick. That's why we cut you off. No, but I just get prick vibes from you. Yeah, I think you're a prick.
Who knows?
I know.
No, I'm not. But maybe you are.
But
you are.
Possibly I am. But I'm prepared to accept that. There is a chance I might be. But I'm the prick that's got the fader. With two sides of the same prick. I'm the prick that's got the fader.
What's that?
Well, it's the thing that can make you heard or not be heard.
Oh, come on, let me speak. The people want to hear me.
Well, you've got nothing to say.
No, they want to hear me, trust me.
Go on then.
Tell.
They're listening. Go on.
I've also got to be... I was just going to say...
Come on, man. This is boring as horseshit. Give us something. Come on.
Hello?
Jesus Christ, come on!
Wait, hold on. Let me just talk to my friend. I think he's confirming.
Oh, flipping
heck, haven't got a friend?
Flipping heck! What is going on? A bit sweary tonight, guys. That's the way it goes sometimes. Is it family friendly? You sure bet dollar it is.
I mean, that was top bants.
So we're number 21 in the Just Chatting. We're on the front page. This is Living La Vida Locas. Living La Vida Locas.
I wonder if St. John's got his shirt on yet. He's ready.
Oh, is he ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Here we go. Let's go.
Now, this is the thing. Even when he's ill, St. John is thinking of the toss.
He's what?
There's no nipples involved.
He's thinking of the terms of service.
No nipples.
Yes.
Hello, nipples.
Hello.
Hello,
nipples today.
Sugar nips.
Sorry, I'm a little bit sick.
What
I
you got?
appreciate you guys being live. I have no idea. I think that it's just like some kind of general thing. It doesn't feel
COVID's.
like Corona
You've
based
got
on
it.
what I've heard.
You've got it. Can you taste what are they called? The shitballs. The thing that he made us buy that I always lose.
Those beans.
Can you taste a Beanie Baby if you put it in your mouth?
You want me to try?
I think you ought to. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Is there a particular one that you want me to try?
Yeah, I want you to get one that's not very nice. I seem to be the only one that gets the horrible ones.
I get the not nice ones too. Catherine's
Never.
the only one that doesn't get the good ones.
Mm.
Or bad ones, whatever. All right, I'll pick a nasty one for you.
Nasty. Nasty boy.
The
Nasty,
stink bug
nasty
or
boy.
toasted marshmallow, okay?
Right. Now, we hope he can taste it, otherwise he's got COVIDs.
I mean, it's toasted marshmallow. I can taste that.
He hasn't got the COVIDs.
Praise
This
be.
guy is C-free. He's C-free. P.O.
really good.
Well, it tastes really good, you deviant. He's free of COVIDs. He's not free of deviancy.
I'm not. I am a little bit of a deviant. I'll admit to that.
Do you feel a little bit run down? Do you want Mummy to get your hot water bottle and run you a nice hot bath and then tuck
I
you
would
into
love
bed?
all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Will you be my mommy, Ian?
I will be your mummy, but
Thank you.
but Mummy's you got to drink Mummy's milk.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Yes, man. Yes, man. I'm sorry you're feeling poorly. Do you have a date yet for your 24-hour stream?
I just talked to you yesterday, Ian.
Yes, and you didn't have a date then.
I do not yet.
Okay. But at some point, here's the thing. At some point, the day after something else has happened, you will have a date.
True.
So it's not a crazy thing to ask if you have a date.
It's not.
He's
Let
too
me-
ill for dates, man. Give him a break.
Tell me about your high school prom.
Oh.
Oh, why do you want to hear about my high school
Because that is
prom?
what America is to us.
Yeah.
It's high school proms. It's
We didn't have them.
Disappointment. It's prom queens. It's the geeky girl getting bullied and having pig's blood poured on her.
Or-
it's Ducky wearing cool shoes.
Or it's the geeky girl suddenly turning it out.
Turn into a hot one. It's the sports guys getting shown up by computer nerds
Yeah.
who've read a book. Talk to me. What was yours like, Sinjin?
So mine, my junior one was uneventful. My senior one, I went with my best friend Brandon, and we were just it was like a bromance thing that we went together. We didn't want to hang out with any girls. We just kind of like roamed the floors and everything. But we went to I guess what you guys would consider like a posh, I don't know, high school. Like it was like a lot of kids that wore like polos and American Eagle. You guys obviously probably don't have American Eagle.
Preppy.
Yeah, preppy. Yeah, we would call it preppy. I didn't know if posh was the same thing.
Yeah.
So we went to that. So we had like a very like extravagant prom in like this big mansion that was rented out, and there was a girl that sang like a bunch of songs, and she was apparently supposed to be like on the next America's Got Talent or something.
Wow.
I guess it didn't work out because I haven't heard of her since, but it was weird. There was, because it was like a preppy thing, there wasn't like as many cliques, I guess. It was like, it wasn't like jocks versus nerds. It was more like rich versus poor.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I was in like that kind of middle class where I just didn't really care. I kind of got it along with everybody, thankfully. It wasn't like I was just like stuck to one group. I kind of roamed around everywhere, but yeah, it was definitely like the rich kids came in their cars that they already owned from their parents, like buying them cars when they were like 16 years old. And all of us like had to like pitch in for a limo, and it had like apple cider in it.
I get really travel sick in limos.
You have to sit sideways.
You have to sit sideways. I can't. I've had to film in limos. Oh my god, it's the worst thing. They're so uncomfortable, limos. But I don't understand why they're considered.
Also, they're stupid, aren't they?
They are stupid. Yes. Yes.
I've only been in one, so I can't judge it that much. And I
Oh.
wanted to put my little body out the window. But
Oh,
What, you
they
wanted
said
to
no.
do a moon?
No,
I didn't want to show my butt.
out the sunroof, like in Big
my
Hat
cheek meat.
in the city.
My cheek meat. Oh, Sinjin, please note that not next week 'cause it's half term. The week after, Cheek meat
Will be
is
a
going to be
thing.
in all of the playgrounds in this country because we're going to tell our kids and it's going to spread. Cheek meat.
Oh, we don't want to spread cheek meat.
No,
God.
we don't want to spread cheek meat, but that
Have
is.
you look at Twitch chat real quick? That's one of my emotes, is cheek meat.
Oh, you dirty, dirty, dirty man!
Yes, it does.
dirty boy.
It's a very PG way, I think, of saying like butt, maybe. Well, butt is PG, but
Oh, my kids now know about Uranus, right? and we had so much fun in the car. Well, me and my youngest did. The 10-year-old was like, "Oh God," when he was talking about which planets have got rings, and I said, "Does Uranus have rings?" I don't think it. Oh, you mean your butthole? Yeah. Does Uranus have rings? Are they brown rings on Uranus?
Oh man!
And me and the 8-year-old are pissing ourselves, and the 10-year-old's like, "Okay, Dad, you just tell me when this is finished, and we can carry on having a conversation." I said, "Son, we've got another 5 minutes of this, and then I promise you we can talk seriously." I love it.
I've heard like scientists will say Uranus instead of Uranus. I guess
We all
to try
know
and,
why
like,
they're
teach
doing
them.
They're no fun anymore.
Yeah.
They're no fun anymore.
They have
They've
one
lost.
fun thing to their profession, and they destroyed it.
They have lost the spirit of life. Uranus. If you can't
did
have fun
have
with
a quick
Uranus,
question.
what can you have fun with? Yes, go on, St. John.
So, what's this thing about you and wells? Did you fall down a well?
Yeah, it was bad. Go tell.
I
really-
was told that you fell down a well. I saw a clip of you having a little bit of a neck issue. Just wasn't sure. Are you
You
okay,
okay?
now? Like, is that
I
PTSD
don't really
bringing
want
it
to
up?
talk about it. You can talk to him about it. I don't really want to get involved.
Okay. It happened. It was a very painful moment. And he had to go on television and he was wearing a collar and he was obviously in some discomfort. And what they did on that television programme was that they brought out a miniature well, you know, and this is a man who'd already just clambered out of one. It brought it all back. So now he doesn't make any wishes anymore. And yeah, it's bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's lost his wishes.
I'm sorry to bring it up, then. I'm sorry that he can't wish anymore. That's,
Yeah. It's terrible, isn't it? If something
sounds
like that,
awful.
it robs you of your whimsy.
His whimsy got robbed.
Okay, so
Did he
that's
go
what
to get a
happened.
snack?
No, he just went to get over it, I think. It's going to take him some time. You know, he just has to remove himself from situations where people say, well, which is, just make things difficult.
What's a word that you can use instead of well?
So?
That is. I was thinking of like actual pronouns,
Oh, right.
like watering hole.
Watering hole, yeah.
I
As
feel
far
like
as I
that's
know,
more
he's not been down one of those. But, you know, anything like that, it's a very touchy subject. Ian, we've stopped talking about that thing now.
I am feeling better. They make me feel better.
The wrong burgers.
You what now?
I cooked the wrong burgers.
So what did we eat then?
We ate the cat's testicles. No, I had some fresh burgers.
Here's the thing, St. John. Ian found the cat's testicles where he hadn't left them.
I think the other cats are playing with the cat's testicles.
Are they out and about, or are they like stored somewhere?
They're in a jar.
That seems like a lot to move around a jar of testicles. It seems like only things with opposable thumbs
St. John,
could do that.
they're not very big.
Yeah, but still, it's a jar. Like,
A Jar of Testicles. Great band, by the way. I saw them live in the 90s. St. John, it's nice to talk to you. Hope you feel well soon. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Did you just-
bye.
He's got a great channel. Go and check his channel out.
Did you just say well?
Get a shout out. This is the book I was talking about that I was reading. Love's Executioner and Other Tales of Psychotherapy, Irvin D. Yalom. Don't read the prologue because it's really hard work. Just dive straight into the stories. First stories about these are all like sort of clients. And she's like a 75-year-old woman who was having it off with one of her other therapists. Oh! It is great. Let's give away 2 more codes. Xbox and Steam code coming up very, very soon. First of all, big thank you to all our sponsors. And I think Poseidon were with us right from pretty early on. Maybe not quite from maybe they were with us from the start. No, they started with us in August. I think. And Nick at Poseidon is... we just missed that call. Nick at Poseidon has been so supportive of us, and we're so thrilled, Nick. Honestly, you're such a good man, and I look forward to the day that when... Amy?
Yeah, 116123 I think is called for there.
Yeah, Amy, I think you're in the UK, Amy. May I suggest 116123 is the telephone number that I would suggest you call right now. Because we're happy to take this on a phone call, not tonight because we're coming to the end, but I don't think, and I'm not telling you what to do and not in any way criticising you, so please try not to hear it that way. I don't think the chat is the right place for that. It sounds like you've been through a lot, and I'm really sorry that you've been through that, and it would be great. That sounds perhaps a little bit cold. Be interesting, and we would love to talk to you on the telephone one day. I just don't think the chat is necessarily the right place. 116123 if you are in any way struggling. Thank you. Nick at Poseidon, I look forward to the day when this nonsense is all over, that we can all sit and go out and have a lunch or something, or have a coffee or something like that, and it would be nice to meet you properly. At Poseidon Safe on Twitter, it's hilarious because he's arguing with Richard Gregorian. I think it's real beef. I think it's real...
Well, there are threats to set the dogs on him, so...
I think it's real beef. gelaw.co.uk. Richard's put 200 quid into the kitty for the talent show that we're going to do in November.
Prize
Suddenly
money.
This stuff got real.
Yeah.
Suddenly this stuff got real. So thank you, Richard. Your support is redonkulous, and we love it. And we're so grateful. We're so grateful. 34sp.com. We just bought a domain name, thelatenighalternative.com off them. We now need something to do. And we're going to get 3 months web hosting for free with 34sp.com. So that is great news. And we're going to do a competition with them next week. We were going to do it this week, but I think the survivalist stuff might kind of push it out of the way. From Monday, we're going to need you to help us come up with a competition for 34sp.com so that we can give away 3 years free hosting to one lucky person. But we're rubbish at coming up with competitions, so we're going to need you to help us come up with the competition. So that is good. Survivalists.
Oh, what a game. It's
PS4 code coming first.
It's infuriating, and the infuriation starts right about now.
PS4 code is coming.
First one to it gets it.
Hang on a second.
Oh, the anticipation.
Hang on a second.
He's getting some fortifying toasts by the sound of the scraping.
Hang on. Everyone's so impatient. Hang on a second.
Oh, now, come on. They're champing at the bit. And I said champing.
Got myself a little snack. Do you want a piece?
No, thanks.
Oh. PlayStation 4 coming now!
Scramble.
There's a PlayStation 4 code. Scramble.
It's a PlayStation 4 code.
Did you have that at school? Where someone would have a penny or maybe a tuppenny bit and they'd stand on the little wall and go, "Penny scramble!" And everyone would gather round. And he would like, "Scramble!" And he'd lob it. And the whole school, like 200 kids, would run to the other end of the playground and beat the shit out of each other trying to get a penny piece. That's hummus, not butter. Oh, shit.
Well, it's hummus and butter.
Who got it? Hummus. No, hang on.
Now, 99p Prime trial is either on the wind up. I think they're on the wind up.
What's he saying?
That they're just getting the codes and for things that they haven't got. But I don't believe it.
Who got the code? Well, you can get the code, but what's the point? If you haven't got the console, you can't type it in.
Exactly. Don't be wound up, guys. Oh.
Just turned on my PS4. It's installing an update. You idiot!
It's always the bloody way. Oh, here comes George when he smells food.
Okay.
Oh.
Well done, Matty. I was just about to do it. The code is missing 4 digits. Where? Let me see the code. Hang on. Code is missing 4 digits, is it? Oh, it might be. No, it's not. That's a PS4 code. That's a PS4 code. That's a PS4 code.
If you're waiting for the Steam code.
You can redeem the code online, people. Code was correct. There it is.
Oh my God. Listen to this school. Rubbish username says we had a spit pit at school. Money would get chucked down it, and where there was enough to tempt someone, everyone would spit on them.
That's disgusting.
That's horrible, isn't it? Aren't kids disgusting?
Gaz got the code. Well done, Gaz.
Beautiful.
And we got rid of 99p. Now, Steam code.
Ready, everyone? Get in the spit pit.
Gaz got that code. Well, here comes the Steam code. Catherine, are you going to shout it?
Scrabble!
There we go. There's your Steam. Go on, read Ravers.
Oh, God. We used to spit into a bottle at school at the bus stop, taking turns and building up enough spit in the bottle so that when we throw it into traffic, cars run over it and it explodes. Oh, okay. As long as no one's drinking it. I think that's quite mild.
It's gone again, guys.
Although that is sort of COVID-tastic these days, isn't it? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. George.
George Waffle. Oh, fuck off. Thank you to our friends, Team 17.
They're brilliant. I mean, their games are infuriating, but they are brilliant. Hello, George. Goodbye, George.
Okay. Right. We're going to do a little raid because I've got college tomorrow. We end a little bit early. Pitch and toss, where you lick your £1 coins and the one closest to the walls wins all the money. Yeah, I did that.
I don't remember licking it, though. What's the point of licking it?
I don't know.
But this is why you should never put money in your mouth, because some kid has been flipping gobbing on it. Right. Are we going to do a Raidington?
One more.
Okay.
My radar is up.
Of course.
You say hello to them.
Hello, hello. Who's that? Hi.
Can you what, sorry?
Can I get unbanned from the chat?
Who is it?
99p Prime Trial.
No.
wait, please. I'm asking nicely. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know that saying boomer would get me.
That wasn't what got you banned.
So what got me banned then?
Did you know that being a bell end would get you banned? Or was that a surprise?
Take care, mate. Bye-bye. You laugh so much.
Anyway, raids.
You are the funniest and the worst human being I know.
I know. It's always worse when I do this stuff, isn't it? Because you think I'm good cop. Oh, no.
You think being a bellend will get you banned. Let me put his name in.
99p bellend.
You tell me what I was going to put. You know it. I don't get upset. Can I have your water?
Yeah. No, there's none left. I've necked it.
I don't get upset people call me boomer. I don't really know what it means.
Well, we're not boomers. You know, literally not boomers. Baby boomers. And my parents are boomers. What are we?
Stuff like that. Boomer and Karen and stuff like that. I don't know what they mean.
No.
And so
I don't get upset when people say your mum either, because or my mum.
Because I know my mum isn't polishing off all of the cocks in the street. I know she's not doing it.
But the fact you're thinking
She'd
about
love
it, the fact that that person is thinking about that is more on them than me, isn't it? Anyway.
How many unbanned requests have we got?
Oh, 8.
What are we doing with them now? Tell the boys and girls.
Well, what I've decided to do is, rather than
This is good.
picking them off one by one, what we're going to do is get them all together and we're going to have a proper court session with the gavel and the robes and everything on a Friday, and we will wield the ban hammer.
We think it's possibly going to be a bonus podcast as well. Separate podcast.
Yeah. But, you know, they'll get a fair trial. Some people have been unbanned.
Yep.
But they
Got
will
some
have
great
to.
ones coming up.
They will have to put a decent case forward, not just unban me. You. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Right.
I'm not getting all dressed up for nothing. I will give them a decent shout.
It's going to be very, very good fun. Very good fun. Right, if we go to the homepage, are we on? Let's have a look at the homepage. Look, okay, so there's Nikki Blackletter.
Oh.
Has got 2,833 views. Twitch Sports, just under 7,000.
Look at you eating hummus.
Where? We'll go, all right. In the Little Wood, 77.
Oh.
Disclosure Music 331. SoundCloud Music 154. Herman 872. Astro George 304. Me eating hummus 780. We're holding our own. We're holding our own.
Oh, this is good. Look, Morph 100 says, I want to be the sketch artist for the unbanned jury.
Oh, please.
Do it.
Please, I love sketch artists. I really wanted to get one in for the radio show. We had one on the 11 o'clock show once, and it was so much fun. Kids are bonkers. Me and my mates used to hang around outside newsagents to get older kids buy us bangers, then light them, shove them in bottles and chuck them. What a boring story. What a boring, boring story.
Oh.
What a boring story, Lino. You're very close to losing that mighty sword. You bring shame to the sword. There's Barnacules, who we did the other day. That's a good show tonight. I've really enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, it's had everything,
Some
hasn't
great
it?
calls, everybody. You know, great calls. Just chatting. We're holding our own in just chatting.
Yeah, we are. It's because of Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels.
He's been our lucky charm.
Oh,
come on. I mean, there's a woman wearing naked trousers.
Decorated.
Decorating.
I've got to see this one. Oh.
At least she's put some tape down.
She's doing it properly.
What's that noise?
Got music on. What is that material of her trousers, genuinely?
Well, I'm hoping that's the material and not just her natural scaling.
That is, I mean, that is, what a world.
I mean, it's porn.
What a world.
Porn for cowards, really, isn't it, that?
What a world. What a world we live in. Spooky stream.
Oh.
Spooky stream. This is a spooky stream.
So yeah, thank you for the kind messages. I will read those after stream, but we've got to move on. We're already nearly an hour in, out of 3 hours, and I've got so much to do.
This guy. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He reminds me of an older version of my eldest. I like this guy. Let's go and be nice. Go and click follow if you want. Be nice. If it's not your thing, leave quietly. You don't have to make any comment. Please don't tell him to Google me, because it really is weird. And it's me and Katherine that are doing the raid. Katherine and I that are doing the raid. So do mention. Be nice, everybody. Thanks for letting us finish a bit early. Quiz night tomorrow night. Quiz night. We need your work, your questions. See you later on. Take care.
What's she doing? Playing Among Us? What's the music? Shush.
What's she doing?
What's she up to? She's playing Among Us. Without me. Oh. Typical. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a code cover. No, Mama Six is better. Anyways, yeah, she fucking, I messaged her this morning, and she's like, oh, we shoot, and she left me on scene. It hurts. It hurts a little bit. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I can...
It's on notice.
Wait, raid? Oh my god. Who raided me? Who the fuck raided me?